Ew. How we doing, guys?
And we are back.
Hi, my name is Denis Villeneuve. I'm the director of Dune, and this is...
That's tough.
We fell in love with you. Guys like us just don't follow the fucking sky, you know?
Perfect. Hold that.
Oh hi, Mark. Oh hi, Mark.
I need a girl. I need a
He's back.
Yes, sir.
Probably a full crew.
He's back.
Yo,
What's good, y'all?
That was the
great.
most epic
that was a
intro
really great
ever.
intro.
That was really
None of
really
us
good.
were expecting that. We got it here from the Tuscan Raider.
I'm from it, bro. Chill.
Yeah.
You misspecied me.
Yeah. You're the knockoff version.
Run it back.
Whoa.
Damn.
Yo, that's fire. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to us. It is Thursday, March 7th, and this is the first podcast of the year that the 5 of us are all in studio.
What?
Nah, that's cap.
I'm pretty sure.
That's cap. That's cap. No,
There's absolutely no
I'm
way.
pretty sure.
Nah, we've all been here this year.
Nah,
the chat
viewers,
knows.
Chat, let us know. I don't think all 5 of us have been here.
No.
No, that's actually not true. I think there was one or two times in January.
Bro, you've been here consistently every
You've
week.
been here
I've been here.
consistently.
Right.
I had a couple of work from home days. You had missed out on a few. Brim had missed out on a few, and Ariel was away for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I don't think so.
You might be right.
So,
Wait. Let's just go over all the films we saw.
but Madam Web.
No,
Nah.
we didn't do anything together for Madam Web. Yeah,
We were all here. It wasn't for a movie. It was for like
We just
just
been chilling.
a
But I
chilling.
don't- but I don't think
It was a
so.
chilling with villains episode.
I'll go back and double check. But welcome everyone here on the live with us. Welcome to our listeners in the future. Brim, if you would like to do a quick chat check, because I see our boy J Dinero is in the building.
W's in the
Sir.
Wait, Jay Money's in
Jay
the
Money's
chat?
J Dinero is in the chat.
Free J Money.
Yo, how does he find this shit, guys?
Word.
I think he's going YouTube. Free J
Yeah.
Money.
Nope.
We need to pay him more. This is crazy.
We need to pay him something.
Nah.
Y'all
Don't pay me. You
y'all
don't
need to
pay
pay
me.
us something.
You do not need to pay me, bro. Just
Palestine till it's backward.
Hell yeah, baby.
So what's up? What's up to our members? What's up to the chat?
Yeah, so we got Pascal, your WW. How you doing, Pascal? Danny Ruse here with another your. Who else we got? Rain fits the mood. It's raining over here. Yeah, it's raining over here too, my guy.
Conductor.
We got my guy Jason, JJ, Cwv TM. Couldn't join the last few lives because of work. It's great to be back. You missed a
Yeah.
hell of a live last week,
Word.
my
Good
guy.
to-
We
good
got
to have you
4
back, Cwv.
members, and Junior went and broke his back. He was twerking like nothing.
Damn.
I hope you got to catch the playback on that.
Damn.
It's all good. We're gonna get 3 more this live. Junior's gonna warm up that back again. Pause.
Yo, warm up that back is.
We got Insane Membrane in the house. Hello, everybody. Hello. AD, fire emojis. Fuck yeah, because that intro was sick. We got Larry, the guy who made Junior twerk, I think. He was part of it. Let's go.
Part of
Yeah,
it.
he was part of it.
Danny, time to explain yourself. So yeah, everyone's we're gonna get to that. Danny's if you guys don't know, we're
he
on
might be tweaking.
yeah, we got a Discord channel server and everything, and Danny's been tweaking in the chat. He's talking nonsense about
tweaking.
Dune.
He's
Only
geeking.
person in this world, I think, that has something bad to say about Dune.
We don't know though.
Potentially.
We don't know.
Wait, who?
Danny Rue.
Danny.
He's like, yo, like I walked out halfway.
Danny, that's all the time we got today.
Yo, that shit was mad boring.
I don't know who this Jeremy Cascamissi is, but he
that how
said
you
with the
pronounce
boys.
What up, my
That's
guy?
easy, bro.
What up, J Money? Yeah, Jeremy is J Money, guys.
It's working.
Time to talk about peak Cwv TM. AD said, "Go DJ, that's my DJ." Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, bro.
So much is happening right now. Yeah, bro.
Wow, I didn't even do my drop during that. That's crazy.
Oh, we got Emil Shahab.
Yo, shout out Emil.
Shout out.
What's up, Emil?
I don't know what he's saying.
This is
Kwisatz Haderach.
Yeah, that's who the that's what
Bene
they're looking for.
Gesserit.
Yep, the Bene Gesserit are looking for the one.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves. You see that reference?
Yeah. Like Matrix
Nah, I know.
reference.
Jeremy
Yeah,
says,
for sure.
"Show Mark, then I'll believe it."
what does that
Oh,
mean?
hi, Mark. Oh,
He's right there.
hi, Mark.
Yo, show them tacos. We show. Yeah, they're mad good. These are great tacos. Put the plug in.
Yo, plug him.
Yo, show them tacos. And show them feet.
That's if we get 5. That's if we get 5 subs,
Eunice,
5
if
members.
we get 5 subs in one.
Hell no.
What?
Show your
10
socks. Show your socks.
10 subs in one stream. You gotta show feet.
I hope so.
That's crazy.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Well, I'll leave it with something. Come on, 10 in one stream is crazy,
That's-
bro.
Yeah, we're never gonna get that.
We're never gonna get that.
I got no faith in ours. Like,
Oh
that's
my
wild.
God! All right, the cap already started. JJ said, "Can someone explain Dune to me because I've fallen asleep twice trying to watch the first one."
Whoa! Yo, JJ, this is a members only podcast, so please, we're just kidding. we will explain it. As Brim is saying, this will be a Dune Part 2 spoiler-filled review episode. But of course, the lineup is still going to consist of a little tea time. We're not going to have a whole party.
2 hours later.
No,
we didn't talk about Doom.
No. I promise it will be short. It will be sweet. It's a nice little, appetizer. And then, of course, we will get into Dune Part 2. And if you don't know, now you know. We're doing call-ins for our members every week. Our members get to call in. So that's why if you go on Safari on your phone, or if you are on a web browser on a PC or a laptop, if you just go on our channel, go on our page, just click join.
Yeah.
You'll show the membership will come up. It's $5 a month. You become a member. You can join our Discord. You'll be able to call in and talk to us about your takes on
much is
Dune
it?
Part 2. $5.
I knew that was gonna come.
I knew that was gonna be you. Like, you're always laughing. Does that shit? I don't get it, but it is what it is. Oh, but if you are on your phone, you go on Safari. You have to request a desktop site on your Safari. You can't have it as your mobile view because they change it. You know how it appears. You have to make it appear on your phone as it does on a desktop for it to show up. It's annoying.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mark, for that. But yes, it is nice to be here, y'all. Again, stick around. It'll be a short and sweet tea time, and then we will get into the lore of Dune.
Yeah.
And yes.
And that's the tea.
Goodbye, J Money. He's hopping off to play the Spider-Man 2 update, but sending love.
Bro,
See
the
you
can't even have
Raimi
us tab.
shoe looked crazy.
You can't even have us tab?
Yo, which one was the new one? The left or the right?
Right to the beat.
I like the left
beat.
one more.
It looks way more realistic now.
What are we doing?
I was waiting for the beat. We're going to wait for the beat.
That's the
I
tea.
thought you
then-
shortened it. Oh, you did, yeah.
No, this is just the instrumental for you guys to talk over it. Spilling so much tea tonight, guys.
Not much. But I'm a little offended at J Money. Did J Money watch it yet?
Piss you off.
What?
Dune Part 2, he saw it already?
Yeah.
So J Money, why are you leaving to go play a Spider-Man 2 update?
No. Pascal put him in his spot. Pascal said, J Money, come on, bro. I'm playing Spider-Man 2 update and watching it live at the
Right.
same damn time. Jeremy said, J Money said, you right, let me move the MacBook.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
J Money, just for that?
Pascalito, yeah, gotta hold this dude accountable. Real quick, Ariel's gonna love this. Andor, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Moon Knight, and The Falcon and Winter Soldier are coming to 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and Collector Edition Steelbooks on April 30th, 2024.
All right, I'm getting Andor for sure. I'll be getting Andor.
What about Boba Fett? Is that going on?
Y'all are hating. So I don't know if y'all saw, but Sydney Sweeney had hosted SNL this past Saturday. And she was like, you might have seen me in Anyone But You or Euphoria. You definitely did not see me in Madam Web.
Damn.
That's crazy.
I mean,
The fact that the movie's still out in theaters and she's roasting it is crazy.
My
Crazy,
God, she's
bro.
something special.
She's right.
Crazy.
That
I'm just gonna leave it at that. She is sensational.
Dakota Johnson says she will never do a film like Madam Web again.
My God.
It was definitely an experience. I probably will never do anything like it again because I don't make sense in that world. She also goes to say, it's so hard to get movies made. And in these big movies that get made, and it's even starting to happen with the little ones, which is what's really freaking me out. Decisions are being made by committees, and art does not do well when it's made by committee. Films are made by a filmmaker and a team of artists around them. You cannot make art based on numbers and algorithms. My feeling has been for a long time that audiences are extremely smart, and executives have started to believe that they're not. Audiences will always be able to sniff out bullshit. Even if film starts to be made with AI, humans aren't going to fucking want to see those. But it was definitely an experience for me to make that movie. So she's basically saying this was an AI-generated movie. I had never done anything like it before. I will probably never do anything like it again.
That was
because-
Dakota or
Yeah,
Sydney?
Dakota.
Okay.
Because I don't make sense in that world. And I know that now, but sometimes in this industry, you sign on to something and it's one thing, and then you, as you're making it, it becomes a completely different thing, and you're like, wait, what?
Speaking on AI movies, Zack Snyder touched on that
Oh, how was the Joe Rogan podcast with Zack Snyder?
I'm 15 minutes in.
It was good. It was a very good podcast. Zach is a yapper. He loves to talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's long-winded,
He was
bro.
talking the whole
Yeah.
time, bro. I mean, I loved it. Everything he was saying. He's so
Yeah.
he's so into the shit that he does, bro.
I like
Yeah,
this
dude,
Batman. I
yeah.
really like this Batman take.
Yeah.
Talking about like how you have to like this is the like a god that we perceive right in Batman, and so why are we making him out to not make tough decisions like killing someone?
Yeah.
And it's just like you have to put your god to the test because that's how he's gonna be relatable to us.
Yeah.
And again, like, yo, we've talked about this, but it's beating a dead horse. But it's just like people that have a problem with Batman killing, and it's just like that's not who the character is. It's like, well, it's different interpretations. It's kind of like what we talked about with Avatar, right?
Well,
like it's a different interpretation.
Even that, no, I don't even think that's a different interpretation. I think Batman doesn't kill. Zack Snyder knows that. He just wanted to play on that. Like at the end, what happened?
Yeah, he literally said that.
He doesn't kill like that. He said that, but he wanted to toy around with the fact that he wanted to play with that rule.
Yeah, he even laughed, right? He was looking at Joe Rogan and he was just like, "You tell me I can't do something with a character that's gonna make me want to do it even more."
Thank
yeah,
you.
and then he said his take was mostly inspired by Frank Miller because he said he always
Absolutely.
in the podcast he said he wanted to do he still wants to do a Dark Knight Returns
Yeah, he said that early on.
like a movie.
He said
and
he'll only come back for that.
Right, so what he was saying is like the Frank Miller Batman, like you know that time where he killed the Firefly guy or whatever. Because he was saying like I'll kill her, I'll shoot her, I'll do it, and then he's like I believe you.
I'll do it.
He took that right from a Frank Miller comic, and was saying like I like that. It's like you gave him a tough decision. Like what is he gonna do? Like he's gonna have to kill him and be all right with it. Like it is what it is.
Right.
But he kept saying like he just likes to deconstruct shit.
Yeah.
So that's like that was his main point. But back to the AI thing. Like the AI thing, he was saying like he's not afraid of like AI movies because he's saying like I don't think it's gonna do well.
Yeah.
Because like there's something about like watching a movie that someone like poured their like hard-earned like just work into
Absolutely.
and soul like Denny with fucking Dune 2. Like you're watching that and you're like, dude, this got cooked. Like knowing there's something about knowing that another human made that is so like
Oppenheimer.
it's so amazing.
Yeah.
But if you're watching something that's AI, you're not really gonna be interested. After a while, it's just gonna be like,
Yeah, that's what Dakota
gives a
said.
fuck?
Like, no one's gonna be interested in algorithms and numbers. People want emotion. People want to feel what they want to feel, and
Yeah.
the only way they're gonna feel that way is if it's done by human beings. It's plain and simple.
Max, fucking bum ass Max over here.
Nah, happy belated, Max. Happy belated.
He said his Batman take was ass. What you mean, wild? Jeremy said Max.
Max,
relax.
yeah, Max.
I know, yo, J Money about to scrap.
Yo, Max, and just for that,
He said J Money said Brim speaking, and then he also said, "Can you just sit down for real?" Like the
know.
fuck, yo, deadass, bro, you were getting me anxious,
Yo, sit down or you gotta show. Sit down.
My
You
bad. I was
gotta
throwing out my mask.
bro. In every shot except his.
I was cleaning my mask, but when I don't clean my mask, it's like, yo, Eunice never cleans his mask.
Nah, you're right. Good shit. I respect that.
Thank you.
Dude, everyone when they mock another guy makes that same voice. It's hilarious.
I do that a lot, yeah.
at least son, I got you.
Coleman Domingo is interested in playing Kang in the MCU. I'd be down with it.
Thank you.
Kang's
But
gone.
Kang is done. Yeah.
Kang's done.
Kang is alive.
We were doing. I think it was a podcast with me and Ariel. Somebody had mentioned that in the chat, and I was like, "Yo, that would be fucking fire."
Yeah, OD.
Coleman Domingo as
OD, great, also a great actor.
Fantastic.
But to Eunice's point, I seeing the Deadpool trailer and like the TVA and all that, I'm like, wow, like I feel like they're really just gonna go away from Kang. They're really just gonna focus on Fantastic Four and
They
X-Men.
are.
And it's
Yeah,
fine.
as they should.
It's fine.
I mean, they're getting closer to being ready for it, right? Because the shit got delayed too, and
Yeah.
Yep.
might as well
sure.
just wait.
But Kang Dynasty also got renamed. It's not going to be Kang Dynasty
Yeah.
anymore.
Right. Exactly. So that's another thing about it.
Soft.
What is it?
It's just
It's
not.
just-
It's
yeah,
just
it's
back to
untitled.
being Avengers 5.
Oh, okay, for now, yeah.
Yeah.
New Disney live action boss David Greenbaum reportedly pitched his approach to greenlighting projects as one question: does this film need to exist?
Love
And
that.
that's the tea.
Warner Brothers' game plan to focus more on their core franchises. Singled out were Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, DC, Mortal Kombat. Their future will also involve more live service, mobile, and free-to-play games. That doesn't necessarily mean it will stop making big single-player AAA games.
Like who?
Yo,
What are we doing?
yo, I love free service. Free live service games, bro.
Mobile
I play
games.
them
Same.
all
I
the
love
time.
Fortnite.
Mobile games are the shit.
I
Fortnite
play
is
them all the time.
amazing, but not on mobile.
Oh, you finished your comment?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. TV shows season. No, I don't know if you wanted to
finished
talk.
talking. You done? All right, cool.
I did not mean that. As an insult. I
bet. Shut the
apologize.
fuck up.
TV shows season premiering in June. The Boys season 4, The Bear season 3, House of the Dragon season 2, and Star Wars The Acolyte.
June.
Yo, that month is crazy.
Stag, bro, stag. Yo, we're gonna be on the podcast like content.
Yo, we gotta do House of Dragon watch parties in the theater room, please.
Yeah, that'll be
yo.
fine. Yo, members are invited.
Why's that,
NJ
hey,
Money,
yo?
Max, and Emil, I guess. But mostly the members.
Hot D watch party.
Hot D watch party, absolutely. I want to see what my Fallout people are gonna say about this. To the Fallout people in the room and watching or listening, Jonathan Nolan says developing Fallout was like adapting Batman. There's so much storytelling in the Batman universe that there is no canon version of it. So you're free to invent your own.
Okay.
Each of the Fallout games is a discrete story. It's almost like we're Fallout 5.
That's facts.
Each of the games is a discrete story, different city, distinct protagonists within the same mythology. What was that little noise I just heard?
My boy AD, bro.
Wait, what happened?
He said, I'm pretty sure he made a donation of $4.99.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Chatted.
All right, AD, thank you so
you,
much.
Wow, we just got tips.
Let's go.
AD got
Tips.
bread, bro.
Hey.
He got tips.
Read what he said. Read what he said. Read
He
it.
said, sup guys, might not call in. I'm at the casino with my girl. I'm going to take a shot for y'all. Betting money that Dune Part 2 makes a Billy.
Yo, he went up. Billy on Dune 2. Billy on Dune 2. Deadass.
Yo, just for that?
Reds.
Just for that, AD?
Yo, appreciate you for the tip and also for.
Yo, he at the casino like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Tip of that dick.
He's like, yo, hit me. All right, cool. Like blackjack. All right, cool.
30 on red.
Thank you so much, AD. We really appreciate it.
Love you,
Appreciate the love.
Legend.
De lo mío.
Perfect.
As I was saying after being interrupted. Our series sits in relation to the games as the game sits in relation to each other. I don't want to sound presumptuous, but it's just a non-interactive version of the games, right?
So at first that sounded like crazy.
Just like, yo, I'm just doing Batman
like,
all over again
I'm
with
like,
Fallout.
But as he explained it, I was like, yeah, that does kind of make sense because again, like he was saying, Fallout is again, it's not the same.
People were already hating, by the way, at those comments.
Really?
They were like, "Oh, they got it totally wrong already." But
How?
of course,
Fam,
How?
no,
It's the
dude.
internet, bro.
The
How?
thing is that Fallout to me, its interpretation is like almost like the boys' version of what America would be like during a nuclear fallout.
Sure.
But there is something like I played hundreds of hours of that game. Like I'm
But
like
you played multiple.
I'm a maester, bro. Like I played multiple storylines and all that. Like
but
it's
not.
great.
But it's not. Like from one game to the next, it's not connecting and
it is connected.
it's connected, but it's not like
What?
you have a lot of free reign if you were to make a show and be like that's
Oh
what he's saying.
yeah,
That's
there's
to his
definitely
point.
different ways
That's
you
what
can
he's-
take it.
that's his point.
Absolutely,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's like
for
it's
sure.
not. It's not all. It's just you're kind of connected to different pieces. It's not all
Wait,
the same characters or anything. It's like it's kind of different.
so this is Nolan's brother, right?
this is Jonathan Nolan.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, do we know who Jonathan Nolan? Like,
Let's
this dude has
find out.
made.
So you're chilling. Like,
Bangers.
you gonna
No.
tune in?
You know that he
good.
wrote
I'll tune
Interstellar,
in.
right?
It comes out this month.
Bro,
Deadass?
he wrote my favorite TV show.
The end of March.
Like,
The end of March it comes out.
He wrote
all
Flash?
all the episodes are dropping.
You're a person of interest.
all the episodes are dropping. I think at
That's
the
crazy.
end of March.
Where's this on again?
Amazon, yeah.
Fire. Goated already.
Yeah.
Dude,
Prime Video, yo, bangers on
apparently they
Prime
released a
Video.
new trailer today. I haven't watched it yet, but like it does. I am kind of getting more excited. As
I'm
it goes
going
on.
to be.
I'm in there.
I'm gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna be on point with.
Yo,
that.
speaking of which, Invincible next week.
Oh my god!
Damn.
And the first reactions are in, and people are like, "Yeah,
Of
this
course,
is,
yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
we already
fuck
knew this.
yeah,
we
bro.
already knew it was guys.
Next
surprise?
what? Thursday?
Next Thursday.
We're doing podcasts on Fridays. I'm kidding.
I hope it drops though, like
Early in the day.
like Wednesday, like
Nice.
11:59.
I
Then
could
it
do
turns.
that. I could do that. Yeah.
You could do what?
Like I'd watch it if it drops.
Nah, but I hope it does that. But I don't think they will. I think they're gonna be dropping it like right now. Like as we're talking, they'll drop it. I don't know though. I could be wrong. But
I
let's
remember
see.
that's how they did it.
That's usually how they do it. That's usually how they do it.
knowledge.
That's usually how they do it. They've been doing that for the season.
Exactly. So
I forgot. It was just
see.
so long ago.
So yeah, if y'all were
Shut up, Eunice.
if y'all were
Damn.
with us a really really long time
hater.
ago when the first part dropped, we did switch our podcast to Fridays because they were dropping on Thursdays. But this time around, we're not gonna do that. It looks like everybody feels comfortable with Thursdays. We feel pretty comfortable with Thursdays, so we will be a week behind. But at the same time,
But for House of Dragon,
It's
if it drops,
it drops on Sunday, so we'll be alright.
yeah, we're chilling.
Yeah.
Yo, the chat wants to know.
The trailer's out for Fallout.
Carlo wants to
Said that
know.
already.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
But how many donos from one of y'all to twerk though?
That's crazy, yo. What?
How many for
Three.
donations?
3.
Yeah, how many donations?
Why, bro?
Like she's talking about
Who's she?
like how much to
Who's
donate?
she?
Carlo, bro, not she. What are you talking?
Who's I said she?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I heard Carla. That's why Carlo.
yeah, Carlo.
So how much money?
That was a good.
Like
How many donations?
That's not what he.
you could
Speaking out his
do
ass.
you could do one donation of like $10. I'll twerk right now, to be honest.
Yo, that's crazy.
Wait, but we already got 5.
We already got 5.
No. I'm talking about one person got to donate.
That's
$10.
crazy. So $15 total every time.
No, he's
Nah,
just saying. He's
nah.
just,
You gotta give a total because
Oh, a total donations for the podcast? All right, 20 beans.
yo, this guy's crazy.
$15 more dollars.
Bro, no way this many people want to see me shake ass, bro. Like,
I mean,
Let's make it 10. Let's make it 10 for today. Let's make it.
beautiful
20.
big titty Nikki.
20.
Bro,
Yo,
this is our first one. Let's make it 10.
Yo, wait.
So $5 more bucks.
Yo, sell your
No,
ass for
yo.
10, bro.
If we all
5 more
donate-
bucks, guys. Junior's gonna fucking
no,
break
I
his
don't
back.
count. Y'all do not
so
count.
if each of us donate 5.
Nah, we don't count.
Yo, Mark is diabolical. Bro.
Anyway.
Wait, hold on.
we got a donut.
Someone donated $100. You twerk for 5 hours straight.
That's crazy.
Pascal said, "LOL." He wrote Flash. Nice, Ariel. Y'all watching Bad Batch 2? Jeremy's asking.
I heard it's been crazy.
Mark saw it.
Yeah, yo, the cinematography is
I have not.
They glazing
amazing
about
in
it,
that.
bro.
They glazing about it. That's crazy.
How many episodes of Invincible are left? 4 more, Carlo.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, actually, I wanted to ask you about the Bad Batch because I know you don't watch it, but like, I feel like in the Star Wars fandom, that's like the last kind of show or project that they can release where it's like a guaranteed hit. Like they know, like, oh, people love this shit.
Yeah,
I feel like
and this is the
everything
last
else-
season.
I know, and this is the final
Yeah.
season. Like, I feel like they're kind of like they need a new thing, like a new
Bro,
show or something that
they're-
can consistently.
Their animation team went crazy,
Yeah.
bro. Season 3 looks gas.
Yeah.
I started season 1.
Like
but
Clone Wars last season type shit.
Yeah, Danny
hell
Rue
yeah.
saying Bad Batch is peak.
Nah, I believe it, bro. The fact that Clone Wars, Rebels,
Yeah.
Tales of the Jedi, none of their animated shit has let me down at all. It gets so much into the lore of Star Wars, like the mythos and like how the Resistance actually is resisting and how they like come about and how they fight. Like,
Damn.
Resistance is.
Don't we love resistance, y'all? Right?
bro? For real.
We
All of a
love it,
sudden-
right?
All of a sudden we don't. I wonder
Yeah.
why.
Dune Part 2 coming soon. Anything else with the chat?
Yeah, Insane Membrane said Bad Batch has been so good. J Money said the animation studio is gone too, I think. Question mark. I don't know.
Oh, damn.
Floyd
That's
said I have
wild.
not watched Bad Batch. Insane Membrane. Dave is gonna get another animated show for sure. Yeah, probably, honestly.
It has to, like. There's no way.
I mean,
they
everything's
no way
gonna go through him now anyway.
There's
so,
no way they just abandon that form of media though. Like
Yeah.
3 bangers that like all the fandom can usually agree like they like.
Yeah.
And then
Like,
Carlos
so what?
said, just back to Fallout real quick because we moved on. But
Yeah.
he said, I feel like Fallout is a good game to adapt in live action because of the flexibility of the storyline. Yeah,
Exactly.
for sure.
That's
I think
exa-
it's so,
that-
yeah.
That's exactly what he was saying.
No one's
too.
going to bitch
Like,
about
I mean,
stick
it
to
would-
the source material.
It would actually be really cool if every season is a different angle of the storyline. That would be really cool for
Yo,
it to come
spoilers,
forward.
Pascal. He said, enjoy the last episode, Larry.
Wow,
That means the
spoilers.
episode was good.
Spoilers,
Imagine that shit is
bro.
ass.
Or
It connects to Madam Web.
Ariel,
Connects to Madam Web. That's crazy.
Ariel type beat.
We good?
Hit up Ariel.
Yeah, we could.
All right, cool.
We could continue.
Guys, we're like already more than halfway done with
Wow.
Wow, and we are only 26 minutes
Yeah,
in.
bro, because we about to Dune, bro.
Bro, we doing it?
We doing it.
Oh, we about to be like,
We doing it.
As it was written. Paul Dano says superhero fatigue didn't affect the Batman because it's real. It's a real film. There are enough comic book movies where you just know what you're gonna get. Reading the script for the Batman, you knew it was a real film. He thinks our current superhero, Malassi?
Malice.
Thank you. My pronunciation is
Probably
horrible.
Malice. That's
Yeah,
what
it probably is Malice. I didn't know that's how you spelt it. Is the product of an erratic film industry. It's an interesting moment where everybody has to go like, okay,
there's a moment.
what now? Hopefully from that, somebody either breathes new life into comic book movies or something else blossoms, which is not superheroes. I'm sure there will still be some good ones yet to
Anime.
come, but I think it's kind of a welcome moment. It's a larger thing too. As soon as the word content came into what we do, meaning making movies or TV, it meant quantity over quality, which I think was a big misstep. And I certainly don't need that as a viewer or as an artist.
Cooking.
The truth will set you free.
OD cook.
But first, it'll piss you off.
Yep. Wendell Pierce has been cast as Perry White
Fire
in Superman.
I think he's great. I love him.
I love how James Gunn's just like,
He was in
this
Jack
is true.
Ryan, if anybody saw Jack Ryan.
I saw the
Yeah.
first. I gotta watch the last season still.
Wait,
The
what's his
last
name
2
again?
seasons.
Wendell Pierce.
2 first names.
He was cast as who?
Perry White.
That's Perry White.
The editor
Yeah.
of
Lawrence Fishburne's character.
Daily
Man of Steel,
Bugle.
Yeah.
and BBS.
I mean, the Daily Bugle, the Daily Planet.
Water. Wet.
Where does he go? Where does he go? I gotta get that soundbite.
Stellan Skarsgård says that Andor is Star Wars for grown-ups. Grow up, grow up.
No. You know what's grown up? Star Wars? Dune.
Banger.
Get it? Because it's been around longer, so it has more time to grow up.
You explained the
No,
Dune.
also just because it's
No,
just
I know, but he was also
not for
saying
kids.
that. I was explaining another level of it.
Denis Villeneuve still has sleepless nights over Blade Runner 2049.
Wow.
I don't think I will ever approach someone else's universe again as he approaches someone else's universe. I still wake up sometimes at night saying, I know, why did I do that? It's because it really bombed at the box office. It like bombed at the box office.
Yeah, it did. The thing is
It was
that
fire.
It's a
It
cultural
was-
phenomenon now,
it's
though.
Yeah,
fire.
good.
But back then,
So
it
it
was
aged well.
Yo, but my take is that the first one is still better.
What are we talking
Respect.
Blade Runner.
I still
The
think
first
Tears in
Blade
the
Runner
Rain is
is-
the best scene in like that
Yes.
entire.
about. What
like,
bombed in the
Blade
box?
Runner
Blade Runner
2049.
2049.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that movie did good, but like everyone's like,
It's
'Cause it's a
again,
great
it
movie.
aged very well because like a lot of
Yeah.
people saw it after it came out, and it was because Ryan Gosling is like a literally me character now, and like anything he plays. So like he's just a
Facts.
culture. Like again, it's just.
I'm
the
there for
culture.
Fall Guy, just because.
That actually looks entertaining as hell.
Hell yeah.
Denis Villeneuve confirms he has 4 films in the works.
Damn.
Dune Messiah, Rendezvous with Rama, Cleopatra, and A Secret Project.
let's see.
It's
'Cause
not-
he's probably copping.
It's not set which will be filmed next. The Secret Project
capping.
needs to see the light of day quite quickly, but all these projects are still being written. We'll see where they go. I have no control over that.
He said
has one
4. He said
Untitled
4.
with-
Liar.
with
I only see
Jake
3
Gyllenhaal.
here. Rendezvous with Rama, Cleopatra, and Dune Part 3.
Okay, bro.
Yeah,
There's a
didn't
secret
he-
project that he just confirmed. He's not lying.
didn't
Denis
he lie?
Villeneuve says Timothy Chalamet, Zendaya, Austin Butler, and Florence Pugh are the movie stars. Florence
So the Key and Peele skit?
Pugh? Yeah, are the movie stars of the future. These actors bring out a lot of passion in young adults, and I love the fact that they're bringing young people to the theaters, which is pretty cool because these are like our generation's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
movie-
would highly agree with Timothée Chalamet for sure. That guy is
was
gonna
nice.
blow up.
That guy Chardonnay, bro.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, he definitely got some potential.
Charlemagne
for
the
sure.
God.
Yeah, and I even Austin Butler, bro. I think he's becoming like a pretty big.
Yeah,
sensation
people
as well.
were saying that he just played Elvis, or he's always Elvis.
Oh, like his voice. I was like, he was not Elvis in no
Yo,
damn Dune.
Did you know that
The good, the bad,
that
and the ugly.
Skarsgård did not know that he was gonna try to match his voice?
Oh yeah.
Austin Butler just did it, and he
Yeah.
was like,
They also improvised that kiss scene.
Yeah, that was the next thing on the docket. Austin
What kiss
Butler
scene?
says he improvised the kiss between him and Stellan Skarsgård in Dune Part 2. Because like Stellan kissed him and then he just grabbed him again and then he like gave him.
Oh,
like,
he also
another big
improvised the licking the blade.
Yeah.
Where he licked the
God.
blade.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
He's
like, I just felt like it fit the character.
Yeah, it did.
Denis Villeneuve and his childhood best friend drew up storyboards for a film adaptation of Dune when they were teenagers.
Wow.
Our friendship was born from that dream of that one day we could be filmmakers.
That's so hard. That's so sick.
I mean, it just goes to show that this really is his passion project.
He literally opened our pod, guys.
Hi, my name is Denis Villeneuve. I'm the director of Dune, and this is.
I need to actually.
The trap music is fucking fantastic.
Dune Part 2 officially debuts with 82.5 million at the domestic box office, the exact same domestic opening for Oppenheimer back in July of 2023.
Wow, confirmed.
Bro, it's sold out. I'm trying to go see it tomorrow in the city with my friends, and it's gone. Like, no, we can't
Go
find
to
it.
the Palisades. Paul Atreides riding the Sandworm took 2 months to execute. Filmed entirely in the desert, industrial fans blowing sand in the face.
Real
Denis Villeneuve
sandworm.
says he hopes to show how the Fremen dismount a sandworm in Part 3, as it's not specified how in the books. Spoiler for the books.
They filmed in.
Yo, that was my exact question because we're gonna get into spoilers and I can't wait to talk about that shit. I was like, how the fuck is he gonna get off? He's stuck.
I was rewatching it and there's the scene where they're all traveling, like it's like Rebecca Ferguson, like everybody, all the Fremen, all going south, and I'm like sitting there, I'm like,
how do they all even get on it?
And B, how do they get off? Like it's like, do they all?
They
just,
have
like,
to have a
no,
way
like,
to make it
ladder
stop.
Or yeah, that's another thing too.
They have to have a way to make it
This is a stop sign. It's like, hold.
And the worm is just like, all right.
Nah, because you see what he does, like, which I like they show it, but he picks up their scales pretty much, right? And it exposes their gills or whatever it is. So
It's like
with
steering.
that exposed, they have to stay up. They can't go under because if they go under, they're gonna inhale mad sand, right? So I guess that's what it is, and I like that he showed that. So if they probably do it enough, I don't know. They have to have a way to just make him stop.
Oh,
You'll see in like 5 years.
because the only thing is like
I hate that.
you take the hooks off the gills and then they just go under and then you just like slide into the sand or something.
But it's probably always a
you're not gonna
bad
slide
landing.
into the sand,
There's probably
homie,
always a terrible
because it's
double
open.
landing.
You're gonna get sunk in.
Bro, she's pregnant. Like, that's crazy.
Guys, but you want to hear something crazy?
Tea time's over.
Tea time is done.
Oh.
Tea time is wrapped. It's time for the main course. It is time for Dune 2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we dooning. We dooning.
We doing it.
We doing it.
dooning.
Oscar
It will-
predictions.
Oh, it's this Sunday.
Best actor Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, is this Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Oscar weekend.
Yo, Oppenheimer sweep.
Cap.
Yeah, nah, it will.
Oppie sweep.
For the most part.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is for last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were talking. I thought never mind.
They can't do it. It's Madam Web or
Madam Web, worst movie of the fucking year. Oh no, that came out this year.
Nah, that's still my number one. And then Mean Girls. and then it'll be Dune.
Yeah, Dune.
But
Yeah.
guys, spoilers ahead. Absolutely.
yeah.
Guys, don't worry. We're gonna address all these Star Wars Doom fucking bullshit.
Oh, they're already getting into that?
Yeah, AD said Brim stole my damn take. Nah, motherfucker. This have always been my take.
damn.
Everybody's saying Dune is Star Wars. Bro, it's better than Star Wars because it's the original. Star Wars literally stole from Dune. To be fair, like Insane Membrane said, Star Wars and Dune can both be great. It's okay for them both to be amazing. This is very true.
Absolutely.
But what people need to stop fucking saying is that, and I feel like not a lot of people really say that, but that Dune stole from Star Wars. Dune is the original.
People said that? That's wild.
We're making that clear right now.
Yeah.
Dune is the original. George Lucas clearly stole from Dune. Clearly. Made it his own thing
got
and kind of
proof.
made it for kids.
This is stole, bro.
We have proof, bro.
Well, not the story, right? Like, George Lucas is still extremely creative for what he did.
Yeah.
But there's so
he
many...
said it. He was inspired by
was inspired
Frank
by it.
Herbert's
Heavily
Dune
inspired,
book.
yeah.
and stuff
He
like that.
said it? Because
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
heard that he has never spoken out about it.
I saw that.
Yeah,
So,
which is fucked up.
Frank Herbert says, trouble with the fact that Star Wars used up so much of Dune, we found 16 points of identity between my novel and Star Wars. That is not to say that this was other than coincidence. even though we figured that the odds against coincidence and produced a number larger than the number of stars in the universe.
Right, that it's like it's very unlikely that it's a coincidence. Is what he's saying.
Right.
You're right. No, if George Lucas never said anything, then that's fucking
Pretty sure he
crazy.
hasn't, which is crazy because
Whack.
everyone knows that the saying about art, how all art like is inspired by someone else, and you make it your own thing.
Right.
And usually you would give props to someone. Like even Dune is taking shit from other things, right? But he still very original about what he did.
Right.
George Lucas took a lot of it, made it his own thing, but never gave any sort of credit or props to.
That's insane.
From what I heard, from what I've
no,
read
I'm looking
and what
at it
I've
right
seen.
now. I don't. There's
He's
nothing.
a pirate.
It's just like, right, to who had said it, Enzane, where I don't like to compare the two because to me they still feel completely different. They still feel like two complete. Of course, there's a lot of similarities, right? And we'll get into obviously the whole Anakin, Paul Atreides dynamic, and I know Brim in the chat, like in our personal chat, you had or mentioned a couple of other ones as well. But either way, like two completely separate vibes in my opinion. And again, I absolutely love both. Again, I've watched the animated stuff. I'm gonna hop on Bad Batch, so Star Wars is my shit. I'm never like not gonna, like it's become my shit. I love it now, and that's not gonna change just because obviously the where it came from was made prior to it or anything like that. But with all that being said, Dune Part 2 is better than every Star Wars film that has been made.
I'm in my city.
Interesting take. I've never thought about that.
That's all
Like,
I'm saying in this argument.
I agree.
I agree. We shouldn't compare, bro. But
Nah, I agree.
I'm not comparing. I'm just saying.
If I'm gonna be
film-
like, yo, which movie is better?
no, yeah, I agree.
I really don't think like and
Rogue One
to
is
the
like
OG,
I think the only one.
J
Rogue
Money.
One's
Dot.
my Ooh.
Yo, speak up, J Money.
J Money.
Pause the
talk up,
fucking
Dune
game.
one.
Talk
Pause
up,
the fucking
talk up.
game and speak up.
J Money a Dune 1 like over Dune 2. That's his take.
What?
Oh.
Bro, J.
No,
Oh.
like I could understand why.
Nah.
One is fire.
Nah.
One is super guys.
One is super lit, but
But this is just
Free J Money.
to me one of the best sequels ever made. It is up there with it's probably top 3 best sequels ever made, and it's arguably just one of the best to me. One of the best films ever made. I did not again. This is and that's why I'm not trying to say nothing too crazy because I've only seen it once. I'm not trying to say
this is him reeling. This is him saying it's one of the best movies of all time. Is him reeling it in.
how, but why is that? Why is that something that I can't say?
No,
though? Why
you
is that
can
something
say
I can't say?
It's just funny that you said like, yo, I'm just trying not to be too crazy right
Yo,
now.
fight. AD said, J Money. Dune Part 1 is just a setup movie to Part 2. How is it better than Part 2?
These motherfuckers is crazy
Hold that,
right now.
J-Money. The fuck are you doing?
What are you doing, bro?
My bad.
Not talking to nobody.
Is this J Money? Oh my god.
Oh,
Who's saying that? What was that, Mark?
That was me,
it's
bitch.
Brian.
What's up?
He's hearing us.
Hold up.
Yo.
Sorry, the live is like lag.
Yeah, nah,
yeah,
you
nah,
you
get
live
it.
with us now.
Get
Talk
off
to
the
us.
live,
And
yeah.
by the way,
You're on speaker.
we're charging
on
you for
speaker.
this. You can't just be calling in.
Eunice,
My
put
bad.
it. Put
He
it.
hacked the system.
Deadass.
I didn't call in. Eunice called me.
Ooh.
So you just got
That's what we want.
to cover his charge.
Yeah, it's alright. I'll pay the fee. But
What's up?
We just want to hear some like your take on Dune. What's your?
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Bro, I'm chilling, playing Spider-Man. Why y'all calling me?
Look, I mean, I think they're both great. I've seen Part 2 twice already in IMAX, so I'm living my
I've seen
best
it twice
life.
at IMAX, but Part 1 is better.
What's up? What's wrong with that take?
Yeah.
That's a great take. That's a great take.
How is
talk
Part
to
1
us. Yeah,
better?
talk to us about the take that you just made, the claim that you made.
Brim is pressed.
The claim. That's crazy. I think again, I think like and I've had this conversation before with other sequels. I think when you're first introduced to a world, it always like hits me different. Like sitting in the theater and watching Dune 1 and never seeing that world put on the big screen before. It is a cultural like, it sends waves throughout culture, and now we'll get movies that want to look like Dune, blah blah blah. I said all this before about sequels.
Star Wars.
And then you're revisiting it, and they can double down on everything, but the fact remains that like it's not new anymore. And I think it's similar to my Across the Spider-Verse take, where it's like, this one is a bit better because I think it's less dependent on a sequel. But it feels like I can go watch Dune 1, and if that's the end of that world, it does a lot of setup, but it still feels like a complete, story. Dune 2, again, it feels like a complete narrative, but it does feel
Junior is
like,
grossed out.
It's large. It's a large film, and I'm excited for him to adapt Messiah. I'm not sure if everybody in that room knows where the books lead, but
I'm cursed with knowledge.
I kind of know, Jeremy.
I'm cursed.
I mean,
I hope you're ready.
Damn.
I don't know.
Yo,
I might not. I might stay that.
Yo, you guys have no idea, bro. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know.
Oh man, look, I see where you're coming from, J Money, but I can't agree.
No, I get it. I've seen it twice, and it's
not saying
incredible.
it's bad.
And
Yeah,
I'm not the only one who had, like, my friend Will, who does music for me. He has the same take. He says he needs to watch it again.
It's Will Smith.
He works for you.
It's Will Smith. It's literally Will Smith.
You pay him.
And he likes one better as well. We still need to talk about the movie, me and him. But he said the other day that let me just find the text real quick.
Yo, he got receipts.
Damn, he's putting him on the spot.
J Money, while you find that, is Dune 1 or 2, like, where do you compare it if you were to rank it within Star Wars films?
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
There's Star Wars just has nostalgia for me. Again, it's like it's apples to oranges, but also, like, if you told me let's put on Dune 1 or Revenge of the Sith, I'm gonna say let's watch Revenge of the Sith.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I also think it's a bit like both the Dune movies are a bit more
It's
like
heavy.
exhausting.
It's heavy. It's like Logan. Like Logan, I can't watch that at any given time. I can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Star Wars, I could put on like once a month and just relax and have a good time.
Right.
Dune is like
You can't relax.
But does that mean it's a better movie, or it's just easier to watch?
but to me, it's a personal preference. Like, it's just I would rather watch a few Star Wars films over both the Dunes, because I've seen it twice, and honestly, I want to go a third time, but after my second viewing, like, that movie it's exhausting because
he's tired,
how much
bro.
is in there.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean it's a bad. I think it's like it's insane what they did. I don't know like how to describe like how they made that movie, but
I get it. That's again, I think it's a good take. I'm still like a Dune 2 over 1 thing, because again, that's just I guess
there's
that's
just so
how I
much more
feel.
like satisfaction
I also
in Dune 2.
about my boy Greg Fraser.
Insane.
Greg Fraze? G Fraze?
Probably the
G
best in the
Fraze?
game right now.
G Phrase.
G Fraze.
Yeah, and I think, and I have a picture. I can send it to the chat. But because I follow the page of the lenses that Greg used on Dune, and while I was watching, it took me out a few times because I could tell that there was not like a wide lens on set. And when this page posted like the set of lenses that they used on Dune, I was like, yeah, I called it.
Yeah.
I could tell. It's a really claustrophobic cinematography, which is weird. I know he's coming right off the Batman, which was a really claustrophobic like
closed
movie.
in.
I don't know if it worked for me for Dune 2. Like, if you guys watch it a second time, you'll realize like we don't leave like the person's like from chin to head. We are there for every conversation. Like every person on screen is like shoulder up, and it just took me out a few times just because it's like I would like to see more of this world,
especially in comparison to the first one. There's a lot of wide shots, a lot of wide shots.
I mean,
Eunice, I just sent you the picture of the lenses that he used. The smallest one he used was a 37 millimeter.
Wow,
really?
Holy shit.
Film geeks.
But that's just
that's something. See, that's something I would never. I saw it twice. That's something I never would have noticed.
There are a lot of close-ups though.
Like majority of the movie
is all close-ups.
No, it makes sense when he explains it. I'm thinking of it now. I'm like, oh yeah, that's true.
Bro, they got the logo of the movie ingrained onto the lenses. That's so sexy.
Fire.
That's so hard.
That's tough. The thing is, to Jeremy's point though, we spend majority of this film in Arrakis though, and he's with the Fremen. So that's just the setting that we're in. So I don't really think, and all it is sand. You know what I mean? So what can they really be shooting? Because in the first one, we get to see the Atreides family pull up. So we get those wide shots. We get those wide shots of the Harkonnens.
Planet.
Yeah, but then even when we go back to Harkonnens' world and that shit is in black and white, that shit is gas. Like I think, again, I'm not saying these are.
It's not their world. That's not their world. That was wasn't that still Dune? Arrakis?
No, that was KD Prime, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's the sun. The sun was entirely different.
I thought
They have a black dwarf star.
I thought that only happens once in a while.
No. That was their home.
That was them. That's why they're so pale.
Because remember, he didn't have.
That's such a sick concept, by the way.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and you saw when they went
everything black and
inside.
white.
Shout out Raiders of the Lost Podcast pointed this out. When they go inside, it's like color.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the black sun inside, right? So.
Yeah.
Really.
So,
yeah, let's dive into the fucking spoilers now. I want to talk about plot.
All right, J Money.
We love you.
Spoilers ahead. Thanks for you guys.
And fucking
come through so we can tell you why you're wrong.
Yo, remember, use a VPN, bro.
Enjoy.
Free J Money.
Mo is yapping over here, bro.
Hamed, get off. It's past your bedtime.
No, not your brother.
Isan Al Gaib.
He said.
That's racist.
He said, "Yo, what is speakerphone yapping about?"
Don't disrespect.
But then he said, "Oops, hello, Jeremy."
That's. Insane Membrane said, Dune 1 was very confusing for me when I first watched it. It just felt like there was so much to learn, and they were just dumping all this knowledge on me at once, so I didn't enjoy my first watch of it.
Really?
Listen, I kind of felt the same way, but I still enjoyed my first watch of it. And I feel like when you watch the second one, it makes one make a lot more sense, and you understand one. So after you watch 2, I highly suggest you go back and watch 1. And then when 2 comes out to stream or whatever, yeah, I would watch that shit again because that shit is fucking.
It's a thing like how so what Jeremy like said like and I get it, especially like in terms of rewatchability because of the fact that like I don't think I could ever put on Across the Spider-Verse without watching Into the Spider-Verse like first. Like if I'm sitting down, I'll be like, all right, I'm watching Into the Spider-Verse, right? And I'm saying in terms of Dune 2, I don't think I'll ever be able to sit down and say, yo, I'm gonna open Dune 2.
Oh, even though you
wait, so no super cut. Super cut for Dune.
No, I'd do it. If I do that, I'd have to watch Dune 1 first, right?
Really?
Before.
That's crazy.
Well, that's
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Wow.
I can't. Yeah.
Dude, I disagree. So like, again,
like I just watching it twice is enough for one. Like as long as I remember what happened.
Yeah.
And if I ever have to if I forget if it's 10 years from now, yeah, I'll watch it again, right? But. I don't know. Like I could easily just open up the second one.
Does it work the same for Spider-Verse for you?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah. I can do the same thing. Yeah, I can.
The only thing where I'm like that is
like
Harry Potter.
Ah.
Like Harry Potter, I feel like every time I'm gonna watch Harry Potter.
But that's Jeremy's point. It's nostalgia. Like it fits that mold of easy watching because it's not as heavy as Dune.
Yeah. No,
because Revenge of the Sith is the third movie in a trilogy. It's not like I have to watch Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones to watch Revenge of the Sith. So it's just again very heavy movies and there's a lot of information in them. So if I ever do want to watch them, I'm not going to watch it as a background flick. I'm watching it to dive. And if I want to dive in, I'm diving in completely by watching the first one. Exactly. I'm not diving. I'm doing it. Also, him explaining the concept of diving in that movie, and she was like, "What the fuck is that?" That was
like
great.
water. What is that?
That was so good.
And then also
what is swimming?
It's like she's trying to teach him how to walk on the sand or sand walk. And he's like, that's funny because in all the textbooks and all the lessons I've had, and she's like,
that us?
And he was like, all right.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, never mind.
One thing perhaps everyone can agree on though, the fact that he did the first book in 2 parts was just genius. It's just genius because.
Oh really? So the first book is Dune 1 and 2.
This was just the first book.
That's crazy.
Yo,
wow.
This film was so good. Kayla and I bought the first 3 books. I came in a set in a collections box. Shit is gas. OD high beast.
What's the third one called? Children of Dune?
No. Messiah is the second book.
Messiah's the second
book.
Oh.
And then the Children of Dune, I believe, is the third one. Someone correct me.
Curse with knowledge.
So
he's ending it at the third movie with the second book.
Yes.
Yeah,
He
because
just-
Children of Dune is several years
Bro,
later.
that shit is like a lot. It's like
So someone else at that
so
point.
Dune
can take
Messiah is like
Book 2.
yeah,
Book
but
2 and
some crazy shit.
it's
happened.
tiny compared to the original.
So it'll. Okay.
I'm just like we were comparing it. We're like, damn, bro.
Next
like,
movie's gonna be an hour and 50.
Dune Messiah. I read that Dune Messiah was more of like a correction, not a correction, but in the sense that like he thought the audience when reading the book didn't get it. Like they
Yeah.
idolized. They thought
Yep.
that the author was idolizing Paul and idolizing the fact that
Yeah, he's like, this
Spoilers.
is not the
Savior.
point.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but he said the third book that he wrote, or like whatever Messiah
It's
is,
got
it's
his
a
point.
response to the
Yeah.
first book.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because
That's sick.
so that's a lot of the things that
Right. I don't want to dive
shit that
into
Star Wars takes from.
Yeah.
And obviously, one of them spoilers for Dune 2
Mm-hmm.
is the grandfather being, you know,
His
his-
grandfather.
his grandfather. Spoilers. I'm gonna say spoilers again. Spoilers again.
Oh,
The grandfather being
Baron,
his grandfather.
Baron Harkonnen.
Baron Harkonnen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So his grandfather is Harkonnen. So he's a Harkonnen
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Hello,
his
cousin.
mother is a Harkonnen.
He's like,
Spoilers ahead.
Yeah.
And it's cool that he gets told by Anya Taylor.
Yep.
Yeah, her scene was hilarious. It was just like 2 seconds.
It's just like just her looking. It's like
She just finished like
Mad Max.
Mad Max. She just showed up in the same.
Someone made a TikTok. It was like, all right, Anya, right here. All right, thank you. You can go. All right.
the same location. Yeah.
But I wonder if she's gonna be in Messiah as like I don't know about Messiah, right? So I don't know like is there a time skip? So Denis did say that he's thinking about doing. I think he did say that he was thinking about doing like a time skip or a little jump because doing 1 and 2 had to be kind of like back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. Next
But he was also
Yo.
referencing to himself working on it. Like he
So,
worked on
Would
it
it be a
right
spoiler
away.
if I answer that?
Yes.
Yes.
If there's a time skip or not?
Nah.
Because it's from the book.
Nah. Yeah.
No,
you
don't
could-
answer that. But
Okay.
the way the original movies like did the the baby speaking in the
Yeah.
womb, because in the book I read that Rebecca she gives birth. Like in this movie, like the baby actually speaks in a like grown-up voice,
Yeah.
but it's a toddler. So he was like,
Yeah.
"That's fucking stupid." So I'm gonna keep her in the womb, and it'll be a voice.
Yo,
and
the
like
fe- the
Denis cooked
fetus
with
scenes,
that.
I was like-
Denis cooked with that. Yeah.
Nah, OD though, but and we're gonna play a little bit of CWV bingo. Shout out
CWV bingo.
Yeah, well, because this is something. I mean, I haven't brought up in a while. Yo, y'all done? Y'all
Yeah,
done?
that ass. All right, I'll
Pay
wait.
attention.
I'll
Thank
wait.
you. Lost my train of thought now. Thank you so much. Wow.
Shut the fuck
Ridiculous.
up, bro.
I'll wait.
Nah, you can't. Y'all can't be doing this.
The
man. It's
fastest
ridiculous.
paycheck for a 30-second scene. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell
She
her.
definitely
yeah.
got sound bad.
Bro, my scene in fucking Spider-Man was longer than her scene.
How much you got paid?
Yo, 110 beans, bro.
Yeah.
After tax.
Yeah, hold on.
After tax.
All right, solid.
Damn, I haven't got.
It's
what
like
I was gonna
100,
say. Hopefully
150.
it comes back. But yeah, the
150 before
1980s
tax?
film, like they did,
yeah.
it wasn't well received because it also did both. It did the whole book in just one film. That's what I'm saying. Like Denis was able to really flesh it out. I love the way it started. It literally picked up right after the first one. So to Ariel's, supercut point, you could literally just make a supercut and it would just transition
Should be fire.
pretty seamlessly. Honestly, and this one I like when they have like that quote in the beginning. The book, it starts off if you take off the cover, there's like writings in it. I think it also says dreams are messages from the deep. The first one, that's what it says, and that's what the first one started off.
Oh wait,
with.
you mean perfectly easy to understand, bro.
Exactly. And then this one was what? Power over spice is power overall. Oh, that's what I was saying. My bingo, the CWV bingo. Shout out to my guy, Emergency Awesome.
Yeah, shout out Charlie.
Because, not for nothing, y'all can say whatever y'all want about
Doom Messiah 3 confirmed Henry Cavill cameo. Superman Legacy.
You can say whatever you want about his clickbait ass, but he knows what he's talking about.
What he said,
Everybody
what he
high
said.
five.
No, no, but he.
I'll see you guys tonight.
How we were talking about Anya Taylor-Joy and how she is going to be a big part of Messiah, and something that he did differently than the original film is like he wanted to wait for her to be grown. So I'm assuming if we're going to see her grown, I'm assuming there is a time jump if you're just putting 2 and 2 together.
How you gonna make Timothy? So makeup? Are we getting like older?
I mean, but by the time they filmed this, Timothy probably going to look
2027, bro. He's still young.
Wait. Wait.
He's like Tom Holland. He like
Give him
never
a-
ages.
Yeah.
Give him a beard.
Because he's.
But like,
didn't
what
he said he's
happens
gonna
to
wait?
him though? Like, I've seen like depictions of what he's supposed to look like.
Mm-hmm.
I think after Messiah. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't want to say anything else, but like, it's like
Curious.
It's interesting.
Curious
very
just from a
interesting.
religious standpoint, as a Muslim, considering that it's called Messiah, does he have one eye?
He sound like
I don't know. The art isn't like that. You can't tell.
You can't tell.
Okay.
It's very.
Very curious.
So there's yeah.
Yeah, it's
Let's
I'll
just say
pick
like
your mind after this.
He took a lot from. Star Wars took a lot.
a whole lot.
Interesting.
A whole lot,
Yeah.
bro.
Mark's like, so yeah, y'all just confirmed it. Just say it.
So George Lucas
It's
really
funny.
like.
but
Yeah, we have a list of all the things that.
That's crazy.
And that's only some of them, but
Bro, it's like on some Mark Law shit, like legit.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
reading them for filth, bro. Like it's crazy.
oh,
down.
and you
I
know
wanna
who
see
else
this.
is? Fuck. I don't know how much you guys care about this shit.
What?
spoilers
For what? The third one?
for Messiah.
Yeah.
I care a lot about
yeah,
it.
I
I don't
care
want
a
to
lot.
hear shit. I don't want to
Bro,
hear
but
shit.
y'all like
I
y'all.
don't want to hear shit.
It's like I don't know what happens, how it happens, but I
Right.
know that someone is there,
But
and
it's
that
fine.
someone is a very cool character.
It
That
is.
you,
I know
Super
exactly
cool.
what the fuck y'all are talking about.
So
You
cool.
already
I don't.
spoiled it for me. Thanks.
So they can say it.
Huh?
So they can say it then.
Yeah, can I just fucking say
Yeah,
it?
at
say
this
it?
point.
Yeah, Duncan, Idaho.
Let's go.
Duncan, Idaho
Fucking
is
wings,
a
bro. Like,
big character in Messiah.
A big character?
Yeah, huge.
Big.
Like huge.
People are like, there was all these like Dune heads like making TikToks like when you think Paul Atreides is the main character and like the whatever, and then like Duncan Idaho walks in, and I'm like, wait, what? Are you
Yeah,
kidding? Are you
yeah,
kidding me?
I've
Like
been
Duncan
told-
Idaho was like, wait, and I was like, let me make sure who Duncan Idaho. I look it up. It's fucking Jason Momoa. I'm like, oh my god.
no more Messiah talk.
But I don't actually. I take it back. I don't know if it's Messiah or after. So I don't really know. So we'll see.
That's wild. My boy Momo is gonna catch it. Yo, like check in a few.
I hope so.
Warner Brothers has been throwing money.
Just
at
give him facial hair,
regardless.
because that no facial hair was atrocious. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy.
That's
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
What do you
Word, did
mean?
him dirty.
Bro, clean shaven Momoa is wild.
And that's one thing that was a thing from Star Wars. It was who was he supposed to be like? Duncan Idaho? He's
Han
supposed to be
Solo.
like Han Solo,
Damn.
like cocky and
brash. Yeah.
like that type
I
of
see that,
character.
yeah.
And then the sister, Luke and Leia, Princess Alea
Wait, you want me to just?
is Florence Hugh, right? It's Princess Leia. Yeah, just read it. Read it.
All right.
Read that shit.
So
Check this shit out, guys.
all right. So for Dune, Paul Atreides, young hero departs homeworld for a desert planet to unknowingly fulfill his destiny as the leader of the Fremen in their rebellion
That's so
against
nuts.
an oppressive universal government. Luke Skywalker, our young hero, departs home on a desert planet to unknowingly fulfill his destiny as an important role in the Rebel Alliance. Y'all get it, right? Liet Kynes, nomadic man of wise words, secret leader of the Fremen people. Obi-Wan Kenobi, nomadic man of wise words, secretly a Jedi master. Fremen, nomads that live in the desert, have glowing blue eyes, faces concealed by hoods. Jawa, nomads that live in the desert, having glowing red eyes. Or, oh my god, they had glowing eyes.
It gets worse, bro.
Sardaukar, elite soldiers beholden to the whims of Universal Emperor. Stormtroopers, elite soldiers beholden to the whims of the Empire.
They all wear white.
Villain is revealed as
Get
the
back.
hero's grandfather. Villain is revealed
right
as the
there.
hero's
Get back.
father.
That's obviously
Stop right there.
Darth Vader.
The Voice, an ability that controls the actions of others.
Force.
Jedi Mind Trick, an ability that controls the minds of others.
It gets where the Force is like literally like the voice, and the voice is called, what is it called? You get to that shit
The Voice, an ability.
after that.
Gom Jabbar. Wait, what's the Gom Jabbar?
Prana
thing?
Bindu.
Prana Bindu.
Yeah, Prana Bindu. Bene Gesserit training technique allowing excellent internal control as well as supernatural prowess in combat.
It's like the voice.
Jedi Bendu.
It was originally called Jedi Bendu.
And then now they renamed
The
it
same
to
thing?
There's a character in Rebels named Bendu.
Yeah, and then there's Bendu. Yeah.
Jedi training technique allowing excellent internal control as well as supernatural prowess in combat.
Bro, there's no way that he didn't. How does he not give
Acknowledge.
credit this? This is crazy.
Sandcrawler, large piloted vehicle used to mine for spice on Arrakis. Sandcrawler, large piloted vehicle seen in
The
Tatooine.
same name?
Yeah. You've seen the Sandcrawlers.
Yeah.
Yo,
Big-
bless the maker.
And they also, not only that, they look pretty much the same.
The things with the big ass legs, like the fucking
that go like this.
In Dune, yeah.
Yeah.
But then like the one in Star Wars, it's more like a tank, but it's still like big and
legit,
like,
bro.
It's called a sandcrawler.
Look, bless the maker. Quote from Liet Kynes. Thank the maker. Quote from C-3PO.
Whatever.
Duncan Idaho, a cocky, morally great character and the most good intentions. Han Solo, a cockily, morally great character. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
And then obviously you got like the sandworm, the way it looks.
The truth will
I
set you
guess.
free.
Compared to
know if-
what?
The fucking thing that killed Boba Fett.
Yeah, literally,
Oh my
it's called the
God.
sandworm in the thing. It says sandworm here.
That's hilarious.
That's insane.
What was the Gom Jabbar comparison that you were reading?
Oh no, I'm sorry, I misspoke
Okay.
about the Gum
I was about to
Jabbar.
say.
Yeah. There's no Jedi test like that.
I love how, speaking of like spice, right? So we start off and the film goes, power over spice is power over all. And that's basically, like they did with the first one. That's the plot of the film.
And Paul said, like, he who can destroy the thing has power over the thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
Again, I love, did you guys notice? So obviously he in the first one, he killed, at the end, what's his name? Jameis, right? And then you see Jameis talk to him like in his vision still. I thought that was interesting.
That was fly.
like, wow, and it's the first person he's ever killed.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, because Lady Jessica says that at the end of the first one, where she's like, "Oh, he's never killed before," and so like as his first kill, him talking to him like in his visions, it's just like, "Oh, interesting."
Someone was talking. I read something how it was like that's why his visions aren't literal. It's more of metaphoric.
But
in a sense.
Well, now
that
it's
he's
literal.
now that he's drank
he sees
the water
possible
of life.
futures. And
He's
stuff
fucking Doctor Strange, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Also, in the books, apparently Paul Atreides was supposed to be born as a woman, and then it was changed in the womb to be a man. And the drink, isn't it fatal for anyone who isn't a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did Paul Atreides?
Well, because Zendaya's character,
tears of
it was only specifically because of the tears. He would have died.
Well, it was her tears mixed with his.
And that was her nickname, right? Tears of some
Desert
shit.
Spring.
Desert Spring.
And she was crying because she doesn't believe, she didn't want to fulfill the prophecy. She's like,
cry.
Huh?
She was forced to cry.
Right. Well, no, I think she was crying because of the fact that.
Yeah, she was crying at what was happening.
but Rebecca used the voice.
She said, like, you have to fulfill the prophecy now.
She literally
like,
said, "Do it."
Yeah, and she said, "Do it."
Yeah.
And then she stopped, and then she started crying.
And she did it. Yeah, she had to.
Yeah.
That's so insane, bro.
But it is crazy because it's something where, and that's where this whole thing, it took a complete different turn for me because it's like, we get the Bene Gesserit in the first film, right? And we're like, okay, cool. Like we can tell they're obviously very powerful, but we had no idea how deep they really were in. They control this shit. They run this shit.
Yeah, because it's mainly a patriarchy, so the women have to find a way to still pull the strings.
I mean,
they didn't, and we were talking about this before. I don't know how much if it's like actually in production, but they're making a show about the Bene Gesserit.
It's finished filming.
Is it?
Inside scoop.
Shit! Y'all heard it here first.
So I
first.
forgot what my friend in my film class said, but her aunt worked on the movie overseas. I forgot what country it was, and she was there for like 8 months filming, and she just came back like last month because they're done filming. And nothing has been said about the show.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Because we were talking about, and when I mentioned, I was like, "Isn't there a show being made about them?" And he's like, "Yeah, but I haven't heard anything about it."
They have not.
And if he hasn't heard anything about it, I'm like, "Oh, that's
they got that set on
the
lock.
tea time docket. Then it's just like
That set is locked, bro.
That
That's
shit didn't even make
crazy.
tea time.
yeah, bro. That shit is like. But I'm
hey,
glad. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, thank you for the inside scoop.
That
It's called
show,
Dune Prophecy. Wow, that's so sick.
dude.
A piece of media had mentioned this before, but he was saying how Star Wars also steals stuff from, I don't know what this really, it's Kurosawa's Hidden Fortress. I don't know what that is, to be honest, but he said also the similarities between Kurosawa's Hidden Fortress that has two peasants help an old wise leader who needs to hide his identity in the saving and protection of the princess. It looks like George Lucas took other shit too, but another similarity too, by the way, is Harkonnen, how he's like this, like just, I think it was on the picture too, you might have just skipped over it, but they compare Harkonnen to No, to fucking Jabba the Hutt.
Because they ugly.
Right
Yeah,
here,
he's
Baron
definitely
Harkonnen,
more,
an obese, overly decadent Baron guilty of hedonism and villainy, has a creepy aide by his side at all times. Jabba the Hutt, an obesely, overly decadent crime lord guilty of hedonism and villainy, has a creepy aide.
And the Emperor, Christopher Walken, how there was an Emperor. There's an Emperor, obviously Palpatine, but they have different roles, obviously.
Do it.
That's like that's a similarity, but it's almost like you kind of need an Emperor if you have this world.
Right, that makes sense.
You know, props to Chris. First of all, props to this entire cast because this cast was unbelievably
Baron the Hutt.
This cast was unbelievably stacked, but Christopher Walken probably had how much screen time would you guys say he had?
Not that much.
I'd say
that
5
much.
minutes, bro.
Yeah.
And
Denny was like, "Yo, we're gonna get Zendaya in the first one, 1 minute of screen time. Christopher Walken in the second one, 2 minutes of screen time.
Florence Pugh in the second one.
And
30 seconds of screen time.
most of the time,
she got
most of the time he was on screen, he wasn't even talking.
Yeah, she was
gonna
just talk.
Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Right.
Yeah.
She was talking to him.
Oh
Can
yeah.
you guys remind me when he puts his hand in the box in the first one?
Yeah.
What was that again?
The Gom
That
Jabbar.
was the Gum Jabbar. That was the
For-
test.
It's like
that
a
was
test.
a test.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the French chick, I forgot her name.
I got you.
She's one of the emperors.
Right.
Whatever.
She
right?
has to do. She's part of the. She's a concubine of the Bene
Yo, that was
Gesserit.
fast.
So she did that to.
Lady Margot Fenring.
Yeah.
She did that
She
to.
did that to Fade Rotha?
Yeah.
But and then they fucked.
Yeah.
So she wanted to test him first to see if like,
Yes.
oh, is your dick good enough? And then they fucked.
Well, not.
I don't think they actually
no.
smashed.
No, she said.
She's like, I secured it.
I secured it. She
Yeah.
said, I secured the bag.
She's
Yeah,
basically testing him to make sure that he's like worthy.
But that's the thing.
And she said he was very like I forgot what the word she used to describe him was, but she was like, but he has good intentions and he's sexually vulnerable.
He's a sociopath who really values loyalty.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said. Yeah.
And then she said, I also have the bloodline secured. And she either said it was a girl, like
Yeah,
you
so
want.
it's a girl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
she
was
said
a
it's a
gender.
girl just like you want.
Yeah,
just
they
like
always
you
want a
gender.
girl.
And that goes to the thing you mentioned earlier, which is like they can change the sex of the
Well, I saw somewhere, I don't remember because I only watched the first one once, but did she change the gender herself or something? Rebecca Ferguson's character, because
Let me double check
no,
that.
because
It's not confirmed.
the Bene Gesserit wanted her to have a daughter,
yep.
but she had a son so that she can give an heir to Oscar Isaac's character.
right. And I think
Toledo.
I think
Yeah,
also
they just called her stubborn. Like
Yeah,
like
Jessica
she's
changed his
like,
gender
"You're
in the
stubborn."
womb.
like
Yeah.
they were trying to recreate the prophecy
Yeah.
for the Harkonnens though.
Yeah, it was
So,
so,
like,
it was so
well,
the
that's like-
Harkonnen.
that's
the
what-
Bene
so
Gesserit, the reason
having-
why, sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt
No,
you,
go ahead.
but the reason why is because they're like, we can't control Paul. We can't
Exactly.
control the Atreides.
Yes.
We need control.
That's
why they had
'cause
Leto
that's
and the
another thing
Atreides
that you
family
said.
killed.
That's another thing
Beast.
that
Beast.
the what was her name? The Bene Gesserit.
Bene Gesserit.
The Reverend Mother?
The Reverend Mother?
The one who seduced.
Oh, Lady Fenring.
Lady Fenring.
Yeah.
She said like easily controllable. You know what I mean? Like because the triggers, we already know where these triggers are. Boom, boom, boom. So they're trying to recreate the prophecy with what's his name?
Fade Rotha.
Fade Rotha. I said almost.
I mean, they're
Mothra.
still gonna do something with that because
No. Well,
the bag is secured, like you said. Like,
but now he's.
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I mean, they
no,
have a
but
powerful
he can't-
fetus.
But like it was like it's supposed to be like, I mean, I guess what I don't know the whole prophecy obviously, but like it's just like obviously there's probably more to it that we don't know.
Well,
But
there's
it's
gonna be
like-
something between that baby, right?
Yeah.
Fade Rotha's
Child.
daughter.
Yeah.
And what the fuck is Rebecca
Anya-
Ferguson's?
Anya
Jessica.
Taylor-Joyce.
Lady Jessica.
Lady Jessica's daughter.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
there's gonna be something there because she was supposed to have a daughter in the first place, but she gave birth to Paul.
So I think that's what I'm saying. Like it's like they're gonna be like Paul and his future sister and
Aaliyah, right?
Alia.
and
Leia.
and the other guy's the other Harkonnen daughter is going to be, they're all connected
Right,
in
right.
this prophecy,
Yeah,
whatever it is.
right.
Like I think they were trying to create it on their end, and I guess yes they have. I feel like Paul is still part of the prophecy though. Like I don't know. I don't know for sure, but like I feel that's why I said like it might be fucked up now because they wanted to manipulate him anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
Paul?
well, yeah, but they also wanted to manipulate
Fade
Rotha.
Yeah.
Fade. Yo, he called the fade.
That's another thing I want to get to.
Yo, my guy.
But they wanted to manipulate it, meaning they obviously wanted him to kill Paul. Like, so they had more plans for him. So like that's what I'm saying. It's like they were trying to recreate it in the whole.
I think they're just trying to recreate it because Rebecca Ferguson's character did not do it.
Lady
right?
Jessica.
So and then yeah.
Yeah, but to the fighting, bro.
Spectacular.
The fighting was fantastic.
The fact that it was silent, bro.
I was just gonna say the choice of no
music,
Dude, no music is just the way to do it now.
Dude, especially when it's like an intense one-on-one. Like when it's intense one-on-one, like and everyone's watching, you don't need music.
That was
it's
ISO.
Like, yeah, literally ISO.
Wait, they did that in the first one too, right?
In the first one,
What, his last fight where he got
yes,
Yep.
no
silent
because everyone's. It's just intense. It's like the tension builds. Like you don't need the music, and it was phenomenal.
Imagine them gassing that shit up on the side. Like,
Can we just talk about what was your guys' favorite scene? Mine is when he told everyone to shut the fuck up.
Silence.
B scene.
Silence. I'm the fucking man. Challenge me if you want. Scared all of them by starting to tell them like, I know everything about you.
Like, yo, your grandma wear gray panties.
Yeah, this is that was the moment right there where he went from Paul Atreides to the Messiah.
Yeah, not for sure.
That was
your favorite scene.
That was the best.
The specific scene is like you're talking about when he told
the Bene Gesserit.
That also is part of it. I know it's two different scenes, but just that whole like it was just so satisfying.
I get it. Yeah.
Like he just knew that's what people would want.
Right.
To see Timothy like portray that and just kill it too.
Smoked
was just like so satisfying.
The total switch up. Like
so
it was
good.
so good. And like rewatching again on the second time, I don't know, maybe it was obvious and I'm stupid. But like
I'm stupid, bro.
I was watching when I was watching the first time, I was like, what really drove him to go and drink the water of life and I think it was like, do you guys?
Isn't it one of his visions?
One of his visions was that if he doesn't
No. I'm pretty sure his vision was that if he goes to the south, it's just going to bring pain. He didn't know really how, right? Because his visions weren't clear yet. But Lady Jessica knew that that he needed to drink it. She was trying to get him to drink it already in the north, but then she went to the south to persuade more people and like whatever, right? And that's when she told that lady, I don't know who she is, but the one that had the little baby sandworm. It was like, there's gonna be when he comes here,
the water through the sandworms.
It's like when they come here, when he comes here, make sure like you like keep this safe for him to drink it because he's supposed to drink it, and then I think it all just connects because that's what I liked about his movies too. Like, he's not like spoon feeding you; things just kind of happen, and you like. He doesn't need to like fill in all these gaps. Like out of nowhere, all you see is the little straws sticking out of the sand, and you're like, "What's going on? What is this? What is this?" And then all of a sudden, it's the Fremen, and like, and Paul is part of them fighting already. And it's just him like becoming like it just came out of nowhere.
That shot
coming out of the shadow.
No, that's tough too. But I'm talking about when him and Zendaya.
Bro, they caught the quick. Like they were
what's her
doing
name?
doubles,
Johnny, right?
Yeah,
Johnny. Yeah,
it's Johnny.
Johnny.
Yeah, it's just Johnny. But it's spelled Chani.
Johnny. So I love the scene where like they're hiding behind like one of the
legs.
Yeah, they were playing Warzone,
and then it would like move, and they would have to like run that like again like get to it. And he was like, "Oh fuck,
bro."
That scene is tough. The scene, but to answer your question, I think my favorite scene, funny enough, is when he was riding the sandworm. I think it's just
that was a dope.
It's just
dope.
That was so satisfying.
Beautifully shot. I felt like I was there.
I think the only reason why it wasn't ruined for me, but the fact that like after I saw Dune 1 in theaters, they showed that as a special clip. I'm like, damn.
They showed
why did they show me that, bro? Like
gas, bro.
But like, yeah, that shit is so good.
Like,
bitching about like, being spoiled, bro.
All of them like cheering like afterwards, and even
they were like,
Johnny, even Johnny, like she was just like, Holy shit.
Javier.
And that was a big motherfucker. As it was rain.
Yo, that dude, any little things like
Stilgar,
so
bro.
humble, bro. That's
Yo,
my
make
God,
sure to
my
talk
humble
about me at
God.
the function. I bet.
Really quick, I want to just get back to So, I think the actual reason that he drank, I think it's in part to because of the South, right? Like at his visions there of like constant death, but also because when the Harkonnens had destroyed the North, like camp, like base for the Fremen, he was like, I didn't see it, and he's like thinking to himself like, oh my God, like all this shit is like just a taste of what's probably gonna happen if I go south. I need to be able to see.
He needs to lock in.
everything.
Yeah,
like I need to be able to lock in. Like that's why he did it. It wasn't because he saw things. It's because he didn't see this. And
So
it's
he
like,
had
man,
to see.
Exactly.
It was a desperate move.
It was desperate.
Look at
to
my
be like,
eyes.
He's like, yo, I need the answer to the test now. Like, like I can't keep waiting and saying,
Yo, he was like,
figure it out. Literally.
Yo, Insane Membrane said, bro was riding the Alaskan
Oh yeah,
bullworm
let's do
from
a
that
quick
one.
chat check. Sorry, chat. We just
I
been
was in
getting
the
into
middle of
it.
reading a comment.
Oh,
Bro
I
was
thought-
riding the Alaskan bullworm from that one episode of SpongeBob.
Oh shit.
That big pink motherfucker.
Yo, let me get my Arizona.
Danny Rose said, "Can you imagine him saying that bag is secured after that? We should secure the bloodline."
I saw on Twitter someone said, "Yo, like once my homie get with a girl, but like, yo, you secured the bloodline."
Nah, not for nothing. I was talking about how probably my favorite line was when he said, "May thy knife chip and shatter." I was just like,
And then also was like,
May
that knife chip and shatter. But then I was like, I'm gonna just start saying that before I eat. Like I'm gonna have the fork and I'm about to eat this like big ass steak. May that knife chip and shatter. I'm gonna just use that. Like that's gonna be my. I'm gonna say that before everything.
so I was like, I love that, and then I was like, is that from the first one? Did I forget that? Like,
Is
or
it?
He just said it.
No, I
He
think
just said
it was
right?
yeah.
But what the thing that he did? What is that? Has he
That's
ever done that before? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
he
feel
did
like
that
I've seen
in the first
Yeah,
movie.
Okay.
I think Duncan might have did that too.
yeah.
Yeah, that might be one of the.
Yeah, he did it right before he died in
Yes,
the first one.
yes.
He went like this.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He didn't say it, but right.
We gotta start
Didn't
just
they say
doing
it?
that shit.
I think he might have said it too.
Nah, did he?
Low
I don't
key,
think so.
he might have said
I
it.
don't think so.
Because like it was just so random
just
for him to
saw it
say that out of
randomly.
nowhere. I was like, this has to be from somewhere. But,
But,
either way,
But I think
fire.
it's because they were having a
but-
showdown,
and
so he
also-
was just like,
To answer your question, my favorite scene was the
the fight.
fight. Like
Yeah.
that whole scene where and then after he kills him, he goes over to the fucking emperor and holds his fucking hand out, like kiss the fucking ring.
yeah, that's tough.
I was like,
And he's
Yeah,
like, yo,
Larry's
and,
saying-
and I'm gonna marry your daughter. type
Larry's
shit.
saying, I thought Jameis said that when he fought Paul.
Ooh,
What is it? Say that again.
the dude that he killed in
I
the
knew
first one.
I heard it in somewhere in Dune 1.
There's
Somebody
no, it
said
had to be a reference, bro.
Somebody said it in Dune 1.
It had to be a reference.
I just love how it's not meant to be like a respect thing. It's actually meant to wish harm on the fighter.
Really?
Yeah, it was just like, yeah, I hope your shit actually like fucking
Yeah, bro. He
collapses.
said,
in the middle of the fight.
may thy knife chip.
Yeah,
Why would
it's
you
just
want...
it's just so sick. Yeah, exactly.
So that makes Austin Butler's reaction even better, where he's just like, bet, bet, like you trying to, yeah, you.
Oh, yo,
Same to you.
Fate Rotha was hard as a rock, dude. He definitely like was like,
Yeah.
finally.
Well, you know what? Right, because fucking Baron was giving him like fighters that were
no, not the Baron.
that
No,
one dude,
Baron.
that one dude was holding.
No, because
he didn't
Trades, bro.
Baron, he set it up. He was like, "Happy birthday," because I know that's what he's like. I know that's what he
Yeah.
really wants.
Yeah, he also
he
just
wants
wanted
to
to
prove
test him
himself.
too.
And
that's
but that Atreides dude was scrapping hard too. Like he was.
No,
and he
was putting
died
in
at the
work.
hands of an Atreides, though. That's what's crazy.
And he might have only died because he got clipped in the back by.
Well,
one of those
yeah, he would
weird
have won.
Harkonnen elves.
Yeah.
He would have won.
Harkonnen elves.
Yeah,
But
were-
someone
they
was
were dressed
someone
like-
mentioned how in the book Paul like washes him, like it's not even like a contest. So
That's
the-
what I. That's one of the things I think I told one of you guys when we finished watching. I was like, I really loved how in control he was and how like he just turned kind of dark at the end. It would have just been so much cooler, right? If he just annihilated Fate, like kind of just like Fate was like let him kind of play with him a little bit, and then he just locks in and just fucking like maybe gets like a cut or something. He's like, all right, I'm gonna kill you now, and then kills him like it's nothing. Like that would have been sick, but. You know, whatever. I'm not bitching. And I remember, I know last podcast I said I have one nitpick. And the one nitpick, right, now that we can talk spoilers, is when they were taking over the sand crawlers, I was like, it was the first time they did it when they were hiding behind they had to like take out the choppers. And by the way, the sound design for those things,
So good.
What did you guys see it in IMAX?
yeah.
Oh,
And the sound of the guns, man, bro. And one
All
thing
gas.
about not being spoon fed in the beginning when the Baldies, the albinos come and
Harkonnens.
yeah, right. The first scene, right?
Baldies.
They're not all Harkonnens, dude. Harkonnens a family.
I know, but some of them are Harkonnens and Sardaukar. There's a mixture
Yeah.
of both of those.
Sorry,
Whatever.
I was just saying that.
That species, right?
Yes.
Right. So when they're just getting headshotted, and I'm like, yo, what is that? What are they using? And then you see them use it against the sandcrawler, right? But anyway, so you needed Zendaya and Paul, right, to go through everything that they did, and everyone there at the beginning with the little straws and everything, all fucking sick. But then they just annihilated a fucking huge sandcrawler that's probably 300 times bigger than a helicopter with one shot of that sniper. I was like, couldn't you just shoot the fucking chopper with that thing?
I was thinking, because I thought about that the first time. The second time I was watching it, I was like, maybe it's because, like, you know how, like, that shield, like, it was, like, only opening when he fired
The
the gun.
ornithopters
Right.
But
are, yeah.
like, so I don't know, maybe
That's
that,
the shield.
the shield, or, like, another part of it could be, like, also I noticed that they never, because it was like a laser almost. It's like a laser that kind of would just kind of move, like, but it wasn't moving like super fast. It kind of looked like it was moving very slowly. So I was wondering if
It's like a shot that holds for like a second.
yeah. And so I was thinking maybe
It's
if
a rail
they're
gun.
they're
It's
thinking,
like some
oh, if
sort
we miss, we're gonna, like, we can't correct it fast enough for the, like,
'Cause it has to
and then it's gonna
charge up.
expose our position, and then they could just come
That's
over.
what
and
I
just,
was thinking. I was like, they probably just don't want to
Like-
expose their position, but it just seems like such a powerful weapon that, like,
Yeah, it does.
they had so many of these.
It's just like the Hammer of Dawn from.
Yeah.
Yo,
Weird.
they were cooking. Like,
OD.
they were going place to
cooking.
place, and they were
Yeah.
just washing them.
well, a lot of that had to do with Paul, because he just kept
Bro.
seeing,
Yeah, absolutely.
seeing what was happening.
The shadow, like when they were rolling up, like, and it was just foggy and you don't see anything, and they just roll up
Yeah.
out of the shadows.
Yeah.
I was like,
another
Bro, they had Dave
Oh,
Bautista
dude.
quaking in his
He
boots.
got cooked by
Yo,
Cole. He got
spoilers
cooked.
without context. Fast and Furious 1. Kiss my shoes.
that's crazy. That was bad.
Kiss
Bootlicker
my
is
shoes.
crazy.
Yo, he got sunned like
Terribly.
terribly
Yeah,
all
dude.
movie.
Yo, and,
I
and,
also-
and Josh Brolin's character got his fucking payback, bro.
Yeah, that was hard.
He got
I
somebody.
recognize your footsteps.
See how he
old
just
man.
like fucked him up?
He got
Yeah,
He just like I wanted Paul to do that to Fate.
Nah.
It was just like no shot.
I disagree with that because
Yeah.
I think especially they built Fade to be possibly the next higher up. But I get your point because it's just like no, there was
but
no.
he's
there
just
was
not
no
Paul.
comp.
Like that's the thing. Like Paul is the fucking
that-
Messiah.
But that built more suspense, and Paul isn't the Messiah. Again, this is me not having any knowledge of anything, but
So
I'll
who's
get
the
to that
Messiah?
point.
Unsubstantiated.
No
not
idea.
Confirmed.
I can't tell you who it is, but it's not Paul.
Not confirmed.
And I'll get, yeah, dude. Yo.
All right, so tell me why it's not Paul.
Well, the thing is because Lady Jessica knows that he isn't, but she's
working hard to make
she is working hard because of what Leto told her. Like,
That's
yo,
true.
protect Paul, and this is the way that she's gonna be able to protect him because
Yeah.
people believe in him anyway. So she's like, yo, we gotta get a crown around him. We gotta, and like she's like taking fucking advice from her fetus.
What my theory is, just because of like how religious this is and like how it ties back to the whole Messiah and Antichrist, I think genuinely he will be an Antichrist figure. That's what I think.
Right.
And I think
Right.
there will be a Messiah,
Paul.
But I think Paul is not that Messiah. I think he will be an Antichrist type character, and there will be a Messiah. It's just not him. That's my theory.
Bro, he's gonna obliterate billions.
It's not even my theory. This is fucking religion. Like that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, and
I'm so dead ass. I swear on everything. I didn't read anything.
Yeah,
well,
no,
I read the Quran.
that's just what
I read
Literally, Pascal. Fucking. He said pretty much AD because he might be the reason 1 million people will die throughout the universe.
Actually, the billions will
Wild
like he said, that's what he said. He was like, billions will die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's not really spoilers, like you said that, but
Right.
Yeah.
I know
also
exactly
find
how much. I know exactly how much.
I find it comical how what's the bald people called? Like, what are they called?
The Harkonnens.
The Harkonnens.
Well,
bro,
some are Harkonnens.
They're family
The family of Harkonnens.
House of Harkonnen.
I love how.
Yes, literally. Though.
I don't know
It's
how
fire.
they're depicted in the book, but in the movie, they're just redheads. And here they're like, redheads aren't. Get the fuck out of here. We're gonna make them bald. They're not gonna have any color.
The 1980s.
Yeah, they're just all gingers, and they're like, nah, that's not scary enough.
And that's the thing. That's what scares me. Because
there's no gingers in the movie. Yeah, that's scary as fuck.
He's terrified, bro.
Yo.
It's because now we've been with Paul, right? Part 1, part 2, and dude, that scene where I thought Fade like caught him. I was like, what's about to happen here?
He's the Messiah.
Everyone switches up.
Stilgar was like, like afterwards, he was like Thor when Cap almost picked up the hammer. He was like,
I knew it.
Yeah, Pascal brought this up. He said, was the Atreides guy who died by Fade, was he the guy who betrayed Leto in the first movie?
No, that was the doctor.
No, that was the doctor who got.
He got killed.
Baron,
he got
So
killed.
Larry said, I think you're thinking of the doctor. Baron killed him in front of Leto.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got cooked.
1 is crazy, bro. Part 1 is crazy too. But getting back to it, like that, and I know you guys peeped. Like the way he went about it was the same way Gurney like taught him about that scene, like about that fight. Like remember in the first one when they were scrapping and he was just like, "Oh, I got you," and he's like, "Oh, I took you with me." But so he literally let Fade, like he didn't let him, like Fade caught him. So
Yeah,
he's like,
all right,
shit.
whatever. Let me
He's
do
like,
this.
all right, so I'm gonna have to wait.
He
till
didn't
this
catch
dude...
the Fade. Fade caught him.
Tough. That was tough.
That was good.
And then he literally took that one out because he allowed Faye to stab him again in the shoulder, and as he did that, he took that one out and stabbed him. Crazy.
We need Mark to do a play-by-play on that.
That shit is fire, bro. And then he was just like,
yeah, the first time.
Good fight, Atreides. you fought well.
You fought well.
Yeah, bro. Like I beat you.
He's like, yeah, I know, dumbass. No, by the way. No, I think
Gotcha.
I think that was good. I do agree with you that I think it should have just been. It should have like I liked how they did it in the movie, just because it was like, he beat like Paul's master, like one of his trainers. Like he helped train him.
Yeah.
Like, and so it was nice to see that like it was a good benchmark. You saw like Paul, like, okay, this dude is stupid nice now. Like he beat the guy who beat one of his trainers. That's actually crazy. Like, so I think it shows also that he's just totally like there's I think he's about to cross a point in the next movie, because I think we all agree that he's not the Messiah. Like,
I mean, I don't know if
maybe
we all agree.
I don't know if we all
say
agree about
anything.
that.
I didn't say
I don't
anything.
I don't think he's the Messiah either. But I think he's
I
gonna
think he's
cross
the
a
Messiah to the Fremen.
Absolutely.
But
Right,
I think that'll change.
False Messiah. That's the whole
False
Oh, what do you guys
prophet.
think
False
about?
prophet.
What do you guys think about the whole thing when they're pretty much saying how like they're the ones who created this story
Yeah.
that the
all
Fremen follow, which is so like.
But that's my point about Lady Jessica is
She knows.
exactly. She's in the Bene Gesserit. She knows that Paul ain't the one.
So she's trying her
yeah, but
hardest.
so does Paul.
True, very true. But I don't know anymore because now
That's why I think there's actually something happening that we don't know about. That
I'm
like,
sure. Yeah, I'm sure there is.
absolutely. But right, like Paul, that's the thing. Paul's journey in this film starts off as what? Revenge. He's at first he's like, bro, I want to learn your guys' way. I want to be able to.
Yeah. In the
Well, he was
beginning,
also he always wanted to go there anyway because of his visions. He's having visions way before all this.
For
Like,
sure,
right in the first one.
But either way, like, yo, they wiped out his entire clique, bro. No, there's no House of Atreides.
Whole
like,
clique getting
done.
slid on.
Done.
So was
they,
bad.
they circled the block. Harkonnen was just like,
Yeah, that's
crazy, bro. So he was like, bet, say less. Like, I'm really about to come in and wash y'all.
yeah.
And then I love that scene. One scene that I think goes unnoticed is when he puts his dad's ring away. I think that's another turning point for his character. He's like, yo, I found my purpose. Like I was like, wow.
He was truly happy, or not happy, but he was like,
he put it away.
Yeah, he put it away. He took it off
the first time because when it was still relatively early in the movie, and it was like.
We're probably like halfway through.
No, but he put it on at the end, right?
Yeah. He put it on at the end to realize because he's like, I have to do this.
But
the Fremen were carrying the Atreides flag, like
at the end. Yeah.
But I think it means something totally different now,
dude. There's also
from what Leto stood for
and
to what Paul.
Of course, but they're just repping. They're just repping.
Yeah, for sure. House of Atreides.
Yeah.
Like there's something that you had sent me, that I can't say, because it's not. Like I can't like go into like super detail about it, but it does make me think that they're kind of setting it up for like a. I'll say this like so like, this character actually relates to this character that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Itachi.
Never mind.
All right.
Nothing.
So Itachi from Naruto. Like if anyone's watching Naruto for the first time ever, I'll give you like 5 seconds before I continue talking.
Jiraiya all day.
Jiraiya was lit. But this guy, in the beginning of the show, and for most of the show, you're thinking this guy is a piece of shit. Like this guy is like horrible. And then at the end, you find out he did these horrible things to set up and save everybody at the end of the day. So I don't know if like that's the only way that Paul can actually be the Messiah. But I don't know if they're actually going to do it. But if they do it, that'd be great. Like a Snape type level.
People are comparing Paul obviously to Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan.
Well, no spoilers there, please. But I sort of understand that reference because I know. Obviously, I've seen 3 seasons of it, so I understand where that reference is coming from.
Okay, good.
But at the same time,
sorry,
no, you're good. At the same time, like I agree with your take because the Bene Gesserit is like shit is gonna have to happen. Like there's gonna need to be sort of a I don't want to use the term cleansing, but that's the only way. The war is the only way we're gonna get to and look and just look at the contradiction. The holy war. Like, what's holy about this? There's nothing holy about war. This shit is just brutal. It's pain. It's suffering. But in order to get to the paradise, in order to get to that one string of that universe that's going to benefit humanity in the long run. All this shit has to happen. Right. All this shit has to happen. So, and maybe when he drank the life of like the water of life, he was right because when he went to Lady he was like, I know my purpose. Like I know what needs to be done.
I see a path.
Yeah. And then, he looks in there straight in her eyes, like, yo, I would love you forever. Florence Pugh, would you like to marry me?
Hell yeah.
Just like
Hell
me.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
This right here is actually.
And it's crazy, too, because, like, she was like, even she was like, yo, this dude is operating.
Yo, I love that scene to your favorite scene where he silences everyone. I love where she just joins in and she's like, yo, what the fuck? This dude is a fraud. And then they're like, Shay, like whatever. And I was like,
yo, be quiet. He's speaking.
He's like, yeah. And then Gurney, I love how Gurney was like, bro, you better shut up. Like you gonna get in trouble if you do not stop right now.
Because even he doesn't. And then he's like, yo, let him ride.
I love Gurney.
I'm trying to win this war and go back home. Like, yo, just stop.
Yeah. But
Gurney's loving it. He's like, that's my boy.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was like, why don't you just use that? Yeah. This fucking be the prophet that they want you to be.
Like, she was fucking speaking facts. Yeah. It's not wrong.
Like he also was like, or not her, Johnny. When Paul first started talking and like everyone got pissed at first. She stood. Everyone started standing up with their knives. She stood up like this, like I'm gonna kill this dude myself. Like I was like, yo, which actually brings me to the like, what do you guys think she's gonna do in the next one?
It already went away from the book.
So they were just talking about that in the chat.
I don't know.
Yeah, I heard that they people were like,
all right, hold on, let me
did things different.
Yeah, Larry, without spoiling the books because I haven't read them, what do we think is gonna happen next with Johnny? Pascal said apparently Johnny in the end of the books is different than the. Johnny in the end of the movie is different than the book, so who knows what's going to happen in the movie.
Right.
He said, yeah, because in the book, she didn't mind Paul being the Messiah.
Mm-hmm. Wow, so her character definitely, that's a big
arc. This is an arc.
Yeah. And also a vision that he had in the first one, which is also, could have just been like a possible future that he saw. I guess, it was him looking down from the ship with, like Paul looking down from the ship with, with her by his side, but she actually wasn't there. You know, like she's not gonna be there, obviously, like because I assume that shot's probably gonna be shot in like the next one.
Oh,
but like,
and there was a cool from the first one. Remember the first one where he has that vision of him fighting in the battle, and he's like, you know, cutting people up.
It was really her.
Gets off, and then in the film it was her.
Really Johnny,
I was like, oh shit, that's a cool, you know, callback, cool reference to that.
Yo, very important question that we gotta ask and answer. Would you guys pick Zendaya or Florence Pugh if you were Paul Atreides? All right, so Eunice got a Zendaya. Mark.
If I'm Paul Atreides and I'm with Zendaya, I've claimed my love for her. Like that's just what it is. Like it's already been a thing between me and her. Can't do that. Can't disrespect her. He disrespected, and she gonna fuck him up next film.
Nah. But I'm talking about like. You just gotta choose one. There's no history. There's no history behind here, bro.
Nah, my D, bro. Kangaroo mouse.
What?
That's what it is. My D. That's the kangaroo mouse that we used to see. Yo, Kayla was in theaters like, no, I hope nothing happens to the little kangaroo mouse.
Also, that's not how. I mean, granted, in Arabic, that's not what it actually means. In Arabic, it's like professor, like teacher. That's what Muaddib means. So I get that they just gave that an entirely different meaning.
Well, it did say wise in ways of the desert. Like that's like the definition.
Ariel,
what?
Who you choosing? Chat wants to know.
He's choosing Zendaya.
That's mad. I don't like that. I don't like that laugh.
Guys, I guess just don't follow the fucking sky, you know.
I don't know what that means, Ariel. Who you choosing?
That beautiful.
Well, all right.
I'll choose Florence for sure.
Right. I love.
Y'all don't give a fuck about my choice.
Oh my God, bro, this is dragon. What is your choice?
I don't know. You got me tight.
I love how Stilgar was like, "Yo, be the Reverend Mother." She's like, "Nah." He's like, "Oh, my fault. You didn't have a choice. It's either you be Reverend Mother or you die." Yo, I love and I love the scene where like he's like, "Don't do it. Don't throw up. Like, don't do it." She's like,
"Oh, you always in the water." Like,
yo, someone tweeted they was like, "Yo, they really be taking shits in these suits."
I saw that because apparently like they don't.
It filters everything they do.
Yeah, it filters everything they do.
Do they fucking shower too? Like, I don't understand. They can't go in the water, so.
Yo, they probably smell musty.
Apparently the books touch on that. So I'm sure Denis will probably.
Bro, Paul.
Accusation.
Like, you're like, yo, I don't know, I can't do this like this. Like something don't smell right up in here.
What?
That's why he became a chosen one. He's like, I gotta.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all these things called shower heads. Shower heads. I don't know if y'all heard about it.
Let's address this comment over here. AD said, so what's Dennis doing after the first trilogy? We have to get multiple movies with Anya Taylor-Joy.
Nah, he's out. He said he's only gonna do it this way.
Yeah, he's only doing 3, and Anya Taylor-Joy apparently is gonna be in the third one a lot. So.
Oh, is that confirmed?
I mean, Charlie said that. I don't know.
Oh,
Junior's boy. But they are doing a lot of spinoffs, right?
Well, I only know the Bene Gesserit one.
Yeah,
that's probably a prequel.
But that's
there are a lot of other books. There are a lot of other books.
Because his son, Frank Herbert's son, Brian, or is it the other way around? No.
He continued, right?
It was Brian, yeah. Huh?
He continued the books, right?
Yeah, he was continuing them. Yo, someone tweeted at him because I forgot what he said. Like he was like praising like the film, and someone was like, "They're not giving you a movie, big bro." I was like, "Damn."
Who's praising it?
The Frank Herbert's son. How
dare he?
Yeah, he was like, I know, right? But they were just kidding, being mean, but whatever. But he was just saying, he was like, Denis, this is the closest thing that they've ever done, like to honor my father's work. And then someone just quote tweeted it and was like, they're not adapting your shit, big bro. I was like, damn.
Who did the original movie?
David Lynch.
Yeah.
All right, so David Lynch apparently said that he doesn't want to watch or didn't plan on watching the Dune movies because he said. There's no way it's gonna do good, and it's unwatchable. Like it's unfilmable. Like because his was ass. Because he learned his lesson that like Dune is just an unfilmable movie.
Well, at that time, maybe it was unfilmable.
Well, he was still saying that like now it's like there's no way you can like do it right. It's like, boy,
Well, sorry,
watch
bro.
the movie.
We're
Hey,
sorry.
little bro.
Watching
Yo.
it,
Hey, little bro.
Let Denis lead you to paradise.
I saw like a bunch of the Paul scenes. A bunch of the so what his movie did a lot was it really emphasized the inner monologue, because in the book, like, you know, you hear like his thoughts, you hear Paul's thoughts a lot, and in the movie, in Denis' interpretation, you don't hear him narrate the movie, but in this one, like, you hear him like speaking, like in the Gom Jabbar scene. Like I watched both of them back to back. Like while his hand is in there, like you hear him thinking like, what is going on? What is this? Like it's like you hear his inner thoughts.
Yeah.
Well,
And I think that's neat, but like it's not.
Didn't
anything
Denis like
crazy.
actually say like recently about dialogue, like that he does
He wishes he could do silent films.
exactly.
He's like, I
like-
want you to have a visual and
yeah.
an audio experience. He's like,
And-
I don't care for dialogue.
I think
But you're good at
to a
writing it.
point, it's like I think he means within reason. Like obviously, yeah, a silent movie would be cool for him to do, but like I think like if he's like obviously a movie like this, there's not like like they do talk obviously, it's Dune, right? But it's not like heavy on the exposition where like maybe that's probably
Yeah.
why he chose to leave the thoughts out.
Absolutely,
To be like
exactly.
I don't need to. We don't need to hear
We
what
don't
he's
need
thinking.
to.
Yeah.
And plus,
I
it's
should
been
have a
done
good enough
before.
actor where you can tell to a certain degree.
Yeah, but then
what
when
he's
there is
thinking.
dialogue and meaningful dialogue, it really hits hard. Like, that's
Exactly.
why
So
There's-
hard,
when he
yeah.
spoke up in front of everyone when he went inside and
Yep.
pretty much like everyone started to believe him, like that was epic.
There's no meaningless dialogue.
Nah.
No.
I was
Everything's
watching it
yeah.
because that's another thing I went into. Because before I saw it the second time, you had told or you had sent this in the chat or something. We had seen
about
this.
the Denis saying what he said.
about Denis
uh-huh.
saying what he said, and I was like, so I went into it thinking, oh, I want to see if like there's anything. There's literally zero. I couldn't find
He's super
one
intentional,
scene.
right? With like,
Yeah, everything was super intentional. You saw it, and like this is the things like and to tie it all back to what we had mentioned in Tea Time with like the AI shit. No AI will ever be able to do that.
it won't.
Like
Nah.
you can't get that from AI. Like
Nope.
that's just like shit that just makes you appreciate it even more.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like.
Yeah, and the delivery,
It's
right?
top.
And the delivery of the actors.
Oh, of course.
Again, this to me. I can't wait to rewatch it. Again, I have really no complaints. I have no quarrels with it. I have nothing bad to
Yeah.
say about the
It's a
film.
damn
It
near flawless
was a
sequel,
thoroughly enjoyable film from start to finish. I know last week we had mentioned, it's 2 hours 40 minutes or so, and they packed a lot in, right? Brim has said they absolutely did. Like there was, and especially after listening to a couple of other reviews, I'm just like, yo, like everyone has like a master plan in mind. Like even the Baron before his death,
Yeah.
right? By the way, he got fucking
I love
punked.
that.
He got
Thank
punked.
God.
The Emperor was like, yo, you told me Paul was dead. You told me Paul was dead.
Hey, you told me Paul was dead.
But I love how the princess knew, bro. She's smart as hell.
We need
Yeah.
more death.
She is smart.
We need more death.
That's actually really good. That's a really good impression. But I love how. Oh, but she was narrating, no?
Yeah, she
was
actually
narrating.
narrates in the first book as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was
she
only
does.
when she was like writing.
Oh yeah,
Like,
right.
She wasn't writing,
she was doing the
The
She was doing
voice
talk to
recording.
speech.
Yeah, but I love.
text.
She's using Siri.
I love
Talk to
how.
speech.
But this is how crazy the sort of Bene Gesserit is, where she has more loyalty to them than to her own father, which is crazy.
I believe it's because she has a survival instinct. I believe.
Survival, and not for anything, not for nothing. Like I feel like she's the one. She kind of has like a moral. Yo,
Sorry.
We
We're
good?
talking about, we
We
actually,
good?
you actually should be grateful we're not saying this on the podcast.
Cool.
Because
No, let's
y'all
say-
shouldn't be
it would
saying
spoil-
anything
it
at
would
all.
be
Y'all
spoil-
shouldn't
it
be
would
saying
spoil
anything at all.
something.
Y'all should be.
The movie?
Nah, for something else.
Oh.
Y'all go. Yo, by the time Aside comes, y'all gonna know everything. And
No,
I'm
no,
just gonna
that's
have,
not.
And I'm just gonna have to be like.
it's not. Okay.
I think Denis is gonna do it different though. So
Yeah,
But like,
it's
I don't-
already
I
different.
don't think.
'Cause,
But yeah, but I don't think he's gonna do it
dude,
like something
Johnny-
abnormally
dude,
different.
Johnny's like her whole character is totally different, and like she's
Yeah.
a major character.
Apparently not in the book. She's not like she gets more shine in the films than she does in the books already.
And she's like, that's what I'm saying though.
Okay,
It's,
but
like, it's very different,
But,
and
but
he
I don't
also,
think he's changing how the story's gonna end. Like at the end of the day,
maybe
Anakin
not.
becomes Vader type shit. You know what I mean? Like that's still gonna happen.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't want to hear anything about it.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Stupid.
Okay.
Bro, go read the Bible.
The Bible is spoilers. Yo, the Bible is spoilers.
No, it's not.
Madi, bro. Yes, it is.
Yeah, like Insane Membrane said, he said, I think I'm gonna read the book sometime soon. I need to feed my hunger for more Dune. I agree, bro. I need that shit. I'm about to be cursed with knowledge.
Dune. I'm gonna read the first one, and I'm only gonna read Messiah till after the film releases. I'm just a visual learner,
just gonna be
man.
staring at you. Junior's gonna wake up in the middle of the night.
The book's
Dune Messiah's gonna be floating like
Junior's
making that noise.
He's gonna hear.
He's gonna get up really quickly. Kayla's gonna be in the corner of the room reading the book.
I'm gonna
Bro,
like,
that's so creepy. Oh my god.
I'm gonna drink some ginger ale and be like, I know what I have to do. And then I sit in the corner with her and we're both just reading it. And like, it's done.
The book is like right here, and Junior's just like,
yeah.
Kayla comes home from work. Come over here. Put your hand in the box. The Gom Jabbar.
But the thing that's and kind of going back to talking about false prophets, and guys, in like 5 minutes we're gonna start getting some calls in.
Yeah.
Because we want to hear everybody's thoughts on this. But what he says, right? So lead them to paradise. Like that's crazy.
Tough. Also a tough line.
And like, yo, like y'all are gonna get murked because if these houses are not gonna accept me as the new emperor, like it's a wrap.
He already said he's gonna bomb all the spice fields. And he's gonna do it.
and that's another thing too with their atomics. Like all the houses were like those were like decommissioned type shit. Like from all the houses, they're like, yo, like you can if you have this, we will come down and obliterate y'all.
I like how they used it too. They used it not to blow everyone up and kill them. They used it so that the mountains don't block the fucking sandstorm.
Brilliant.
So dope.
Yep. Absolutely.
Because he wanted the emperor alive. He was like, I want him alive. I want everybody alive. Like, because he wants them to know.
He wanted one person and one person.
Guy.
He wanted one person and one person only alive, and it was Florence, so he can marry her.
Right. Yeah. No. Yes. For the union.
Yeah. And I thought that was very smart. Like.
Yeah. I mean, he has a game plan. Like,
I mean, his mom said it. It's like like I'm happy for you, but also you should be reserved. Like your sister is saying that you should be reserving your hand for the most profitable union.
Yeah.
And then you found out she was obviously referring to the emperor's daughter.
Yeah.
Like it's like
crazy, bro. And.
Wait, so where does this stand in sequel movies for you guys? I think so. Like for me, the top three sequel movies that I can just think of off the top of my head that were just like phenomenal, like universally, I think everyone who saw them is like, yeah, this is either good or to like really good. Is like Dune 2, Dark Knight, and then Across the Spider-Verse.
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes
Back. Across the Spider-Verse is crazy. I don't know if everyone really thinks that. I don't think that's universal, like you're saying. Like it's nowhere near like how people are saying it for Dune or The Dark Knight. I don't think it's even in the same level.
Ooh, okay. Interesting.
Fair.
Like,
all right.
Like it's definitely a really good sequel. It's up there for me, but
Okay, no, that's fair.
For everyone, I don't know, man. A lot of people didn't really like the second one because of how it ended.
Oh right, because it's like it's because it wasn't a complete like. Yeah, it kind of like it's gonna hand it off to like the third one. I understand. That's a fair point. All right, I'll take that out.
But before
I'll replace it with Empire Strikes Back.
I agree with that. Yeah, I was
okay.
Before I answer that, y'all saw Baron off that hookah?
Yeah, bro. He was the shisha.
You know he was fucking them Dominican shawties.
Yo, imagine him on top of anyone. Hey, yo, what?
Oh, yeah.
My bad.
It's just a bunch of 808s.
Like, he came back from fucking from Dune and was like, bro, check this shit out. This is what the friend
like, yo, I got this. I got this fresh spice on
shit.
Check this shit.
We're about to get call-ins going. Before we do that, Brim, we'll start off with you. Rating system.
Oh my god.
We did this last week, but
yeah, we'll do it again.
It was fucking wavy.
Is it better than Madam Web?
No. I said this shit too. I was like, we need like another category. This shit is just beyond wavy.
It's a tsunami.
Tsunami. That's right. You said tsunami.
It's a sandstorm.
Ooh.
So this is.
Oh, it's bold. Okay. I see
Okay,
that.
hell yeah.
It's
It's
a heat wave.
combination.
Remember the heat wave? We're
wave.
bringing it back. The heat wave.
There you go.
It's either tsunami or heat wave, I guess. We'll do. Well,
No, I'm kidding. We're not doing another category.
That's a rarefied
fucking
air.
wavy.
Yeah, it's wavy.
Ariel?
For sure, it's up there with the best sequels ever. I'd say I even throw Blade Runner 2049 there. I guess that's a hot
Damn,
take, but
2 Denis sequels.
Yeah, but I'm just
for
talking about
sure.
like just.
Dude's glazing.
I mean, yes, I would agree. It's phenomenal, but
Wavy? It's a W.
for sure.
And what? I guess it's me now. Absolutely wavy.
Wait, or did you say wavy?
Wavy.
wavy.
Everyone's saying wavy.
All right, cool.
obviously.
Wavy. Chat, let us know wavy, and actually let's start getting some people in because we have a few questions for y'all. I have a few questions for you guys too.
Yeah, I wanted to add. Oh, okay, go ahead.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
to the
Call-ins,
question.
yeah.
You have questions for us?
For when they log in, because I want them to answer and then I want y'all to answer.
Yeah, we need Danny to get
Well, then
on
we should
this
answer
bitch.
first, and then we can have their answer. Correct?
Bro.
Okay, whatever. Just do it.
Like,
We're switching it up. Mark's gonna take over.
You what?
we switching it up. We doing call-ins. People join the call-ins. Go to our Discord. Guys, please, if you join our Discord, if you become a member in this chat, Eunice is going to show feet pretty soon. So make sure you guys become members.
Don't come, just become members.
Right. And get on your best shoes.
What happened? I don't like to control the Discord shit. This shit confuses me.
Call-ins. Is the Discord members only? Discord is not members only. You can what? The Discord is not for members only. You can absolutely join our Discord. For
the
call-ins, the call-ins is for members only. Once again, if you missed it, you could either go on Safari on your phone. You can't do it off the app, unfortunately, or you could go on a PC or laptop. Click join. It is $5 a month, and you will be eligible to do call-ins with us. And if not, that's totally fine. You're absolutely more than welcome to chill here with us and on the Discord as well.
All right, we're getting Danny Rue in here.
Danny Rue. We're starting off with Danny Rue. Guys, mind you, for some context, Danny Rue, member, we absolutely love him. But he was saying some crazy shit in our Discord.
Also, he's going to be brought to the stand.
Yes. Well, technically, he wasn't saying anything crazy because he was very vague about what he was saying, but everybody was hyping it up in the chat right after they saw it. Everybody was like, oh my God, this shit is amazing. This movie's crazy. And Danny Rue was the only one that came through and was like, it's
a movie.
It's a movie.
All right.
So Danny Rue is here.
Opening statements.
Danny, welcome. Good to see you, my friend.
Can y'all see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's great. Oh, you did it. Oh, that's cool. I did like a thumbs up because you did it. That's nice. Oh, shit. The fireworks. What's up, my guy?
What's up? How are y'all?
How you doing on this Thursday, bro?
I'm doing all right. It's raining. It ruined my work schedule. So.
Oh, that's a bit annoying.
Yeah.
But so yeah,
What's up?
no more waiting.
We can't
no
avoid
more waiting. What's going on? Talk to us. Thoughts on the film, good or bad? Why or why not? What are your issues?
Show your work.
Yeah. To start off, I did not like it.
Wow.
Did not like it.
Revoke his membership.
You what?
Yo, that's all the time we got, bro.
Go ahead.
I didn't like it because I fucking loved it.
He hold us crazy.
Yo, he had us there in the first half. I can't even lie.
No.
I was gonna view you differently. I can't lie.
Yeah, I was serious. I wanted to get on there and revoke your membership.
I was like, oh, Danny Rue, yeah, what's up, bro? Yeah, call-ins, yeah, 2 seconds, get off. Nah, talk to us.
the first one, I will admit, I was kind of like iffy on it. I knew nothing of the universe, and sadly, I'm one of those people who is just not going to read the books. I'm good on that, you know.
Reading, that's for nerds. We're not doing that here.
But side note, my favorite like novels are Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. So
Okay.
Ooh.
at least,
So then you why not read Dune? Like you clearly can do something like
So
old
he's a
school
ringhead, but
and-
not
he's
a
a
Dune
ringhead.
Well, we were just talking about that in the chat, the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Like,
we were
season
today.
2,
Oh,
right?
yesterday.
It's coming
Yeah.
out?
Oh yeah, Rings of Power.
Oh, what did you think about Rings of Power?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, he probably only saw like
He's
the
not
first
even a
episode.
ringhead then, bro.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, so what's your overall experience? Do you think this can be in discussion as like a top 3 sequel of all time?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I
Top
I
2?
rewatched the first one, and my feelings were kind of like still the same. But then after watching this, and then getting like I've been seeing people like do their like full length discussion thingies, and I got more insight on it, and I was like, you know what? Like I'm gonna have to rewatch the first one again after watching this one. You know,
for sure.
And so it's made me see it clearly now, you know.
Ooh,
I can see
You can see
clearly
he
now.
drank the water.
How
He
clear?
drank the water, bro.
Can you see John Cena?
Bro, if you drink that water of
But-
life, you might be able to see him too, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, is my mic working?
Yeah.
Danny, so you are obviously you're a Star Wars head. We know that. I'm gonna ask you something, and again, this is like J Money said earlier, is comparing apples to oranges, absolutely. But if you were to rank Part 2 within the Star Wars film rankings, where do you think you might put this?
He's bugging
What's
already.
that one? What's that one?
I don't think he'll put it.
I
on
don't
there.
know how it could do that, honestly.
Wait,
Like there's so like Star Wars has elements of Dune. Everyone knows that, right? It's just I don't know. I just think it's the same but also different.
Yeah, they're definitely a different vibe for sure.
Yeah. So, in all honesty, I don't know how I could answer that in my opinion.
All right, gun to your head. Now
That's what I'm talking about. That's what
Now
I'm
answer
talking
the
about.
fucking question.
New segment. New segment.
Chip and shatter.
May thy knife chip and shatter, Danny. Answer the question.
Oh shit, he's got a fucking he does dope. He has like a blade, like a sword.
Oh.
Yo, he was like,
He was ready for that
That's
shit.
tough.
Come on.
But
Come on.
I don't know. I don't know how.
Revoke his
I
membership.
don't know how. I guess I'm taking the bullet because I don't know how.
That's crazy. He got shot by John Wick.
He's like,
At least you got to see Junior twerk.
Bang. Like he's-
You got to see Junior twerk. Your life is done.
Local member dies from.
Not answering the fucking question.
And then Danny, let me ask you this because and this is something for everybody that we haven't talked about or haven't asked yet. But so obviously we are seeing 2 of the greatest directors right now in Christopher
God.
Nolan and Denis Villeneuve. Right?
This question about to be atrocious.
No. It's just.
He's like, what if Christopher Nolan directed Dune?
No,
No.
no, stupid. That is not the question. The question is, because Mark and I were talking about this, but who? No, not even who's better. At the end of their careers, who has a better say at the GOAT title?
That's what. Who's
I'm not
better?
asking who's better. I'm saying at the end of their careers, who's got the say for the GOAT? And don't get me wrong.
But you can't say that because their career's not done.
No, I know, but he said okay. So
I'm
it's
saying-
like it's just forward projecting. It's just
Right.
saying it's like okay, like let's say the Dune 3 is a masterpiece as well, right? It's like which
Denis would be up there just for Dune.
That's what I'm saying.
right, and then
That's what I'm saying.
That's it.
and then
Bro,
he
this
has
motherfucker did
prisoners.
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
Sicario.
Sicario.
Of course, of course. But I'm saying
Prisoners.
people will remember him
Yeah.
the
for
most
Dune.
because of Dune.
Absolutely.
Easily.
And,
Absolutely.
Dude, he's gonna kill it
is
with
the
Dune
Dark
3.
Knight the same for Christopher Nolan? Are people like, yo, like,
I think
now he even got Oppenheimer.
No, but the thing with Christopher Nolan is like
Inception.
he doesn't just have
the
fucking Dark Knight trilogy, bro. Inception, Interstellar.
I understand that, but that's
Tenet.
the same thing
I wouldn't
with
even
Denis.
put up there because some people don't like it, right? We love Tenet, obviously, but just like across the board, Inception and
like
Interstellar,
yeah,
and the Dark Knight trilogy. Like
and
what?
Dunkirk. I think people fuck with Dunkirk.
He has movies. He has movies that are like usually when the Nolan movie comes out,
Change the angle to you.
I did. It's 1, right?
No, you're 3.
Oh, I thought it was.
Junior's 1.
Yeah, okay. He was confusing me. But I think when Nolan movies come out, they're kind of like it's like an event every time almost. Like Oppenheimer, even if it's like a badly or like bad for him, like reviewed movie like Tenet was.
It's still like a very loved movie,
which is being revered now,
and it still makes bread. It's not like they're not successful. And
Nolan's got it all. Denis is missing that box office factor, which I think is going to change now with Dune Part 2.
That's fair.
But the reason I posed this question to begin with is because of my conversation with you, Mark, you were saying like, "Yo, I could make this conversation like."
For him, right? Sorry.
You could put Denis in that conversation. Now again, if everyone listening to this, if you obviously have a different goal, that's totally fine. To me, right now, I feel like they are most likely going to end up my top 3 right now is Christopher Nolan, that hasn't changed. Denis and James Cameron. Speaking of fire sequels,
Way of Water.
What?
Aliens.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say Avatar.
Way of Water was also fire.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think it's up there for sequels though. It was a fucking awesome movie, but it's not up there for sequels.
Yo, Danny, you still there?
Sorry, Danny. We're like in our own thing now. Sorry.
Yo,
Danny, what do you think?
Because we gotta get other members in here.
Who do you think is who has the better title for getting the GOAT director?
And who's your GOAT director?
Director. Nolan for sure.
Yeah.
It's Nolan is number 1, but I can't think of like in placements just other directors that I really like are Quentin Tarantino.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's like a tie with Edgar Wright and and James Gunn, I think.
Ooh,
James Gunn is low key. He's up there for sure.
He's a gunhead.
James Gunn, just because of the comic book side of me.
Yes.
Nolan with just like practical stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And Edgar Wright just with how insane, but also like how he does his camera work, basically.
He says, "Shut up, Junior. Don't interrupt." He's like,
I think in comparison, Nolan and Denis are like they're very close together in the genres. Like Nolan could have easily made a Dune movie,
right?
And he would have killed it.
Will.
What the fuck? Oh, like after the third one?
Yeah,
it would be. Oh my god,
that'd
bro.
be
I'm hard as a rock. Are you kidding me?
Dude, that would potentially be the best.
That would be so sick.
Imagine that cast.
Imagine us talking about this in like 30 years.
Wait,
like,
Cillian Murphy's just playing Paul when
he's older.
The time skip.
Yo.
Nah, but but I do think Nolan still has the upper hand. Because he's easily more well known by everyone, just because of everything that he's done. But I think Denis is gonna
get put on the map right now.
He's already put on the map already.
Yeah.
People are like, I already saw people. This one guy, I think it's the guy that you like that you see on TikTok. You're saying like we're in an era now, like the cinematic era, where like you kind of like to really like experience these movies that are coming out. You have to go to the theater and watch it in IMAX.
Who said this?
that guy that you like. I forgot. I think he just got sick.
He's bald.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love his
George.
takes. I love everything he says. Yeah.
George, yeah.
I don't know. I don't really.
He's always popping up on my TikTok now, but he said that, and I was like, "Yo, that's so true." And he was comparing. He was showing us like Christopher Nolan movies and Denis movies, like how they're the movies that like the experience you get when you go to the theater is so like.
Yeah. Shout out to George, by the way. He beat cancer, so.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Oh my God! Wait, he beat it?
Yeah, he tweeted.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so shout out to him.
Love to hear that.
Let's kick Danny out.
Danny, get the fuck out.
Danny, we love you, bro.
Yo, we love you, man. Thank you. We're so glad you loved it. You had us shook. You had us shook for a second.
Yeah,
but
we actually would have revoked it if you didn't like it.
Nah, we wouldn't have. Definitely.
Hey, we love that. You got the IMAX poster.
Oh yes, sir.
Tough.
But we appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming through as always, and we're gonna see you next week. We'll just hop in the chat. We're not done yet. We got 2 more call-ins.
Who's next?
We got
anybody new?
Insane Membrane.
Has Enzane? This is his first time, right?
This is his first time.
He or she? We don't know.
Let's get it.
Insane. What up?
Insane in the membrane.
Is he on camera?
He will be, or maybe, I don't know.
You don't have to, Insane. You could just do audio only if you want. But if you are on camera, I want to put a face to that name.
I'm just gonna use my voice.
The voice.
Blue balls.
Yo,
it's all good. It's all good.
Yo, use the voice. He's gonna use the voice, guys.
It's on brand. It's totally on brand. Enzane in the membrane. What is up? First time? This is your very first time calling in, right?
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on? So first and foremost, you're chilling with villains and that, and we are gonna need a villain name from you.
Okay, let's go with the Riddler.
Ooh.
I thought he was.
Someone said that he looks like the Riddler, Ariel.
Confirm.
Oh, Mark, change the angle. Number 3. Just pull up OBS.
Dude, okay.
So Insane. Oh wait, I just realized. Nah, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna sound dumb.
Nah. What is it?
His name is your name Zane?
No.
Okay, so I don't look dumb. Because Insane.
Wait, so what's your first and last name and social?
Yeah, let me just dox myself. My name's Christian.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Christian, dope. What's up, Christian? So I will ask though, like where are you from, like in terms of what state you live in or country?
Oh, I'm from Michigan.
Michigan, dope. Shout out to Michigan. So awesome, man. So I'm gonna ask you, pretty much the same things, right? So what was your experience with Dune? First, are you a Dune head? Like, do you? This is embarrassing. This is an embarrassing podcast.
Sorry.
Absolutely embarrassing. We have a guest on the line, and y'all over here yapping.
He just said. He said, "Do you think he read the Bible?"
Insane in the membrane.
Christian.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one before.
Christian's like, great. I'm hanging up.
It's like it's an entendre, but double because Dune.
Just shut up. Just shut up.
You know I had to double it.
You know I had to double it.
So talk to us. Are you a fan of the books at all? And what was your thoughts on Dune Part 2?
I haven't read the books at all. I want to, but I haven't read them yet. But I thought the second one was amazing.
Yes.
Is it in the top 3 sequels of all time, do you think?
Top 3 sequels of all time.
And if not, what do you think your top 3 would be on today? Because I know at any given day that could change.
Ooh, it's got to be Winter Soldier is up there for sure. I don't know.
That's a big upgrade.
So true. Wow, I didn't even think
That's a
about
big
that.
upgrade of a sequel.
That is a fucking sequel and a half.
That's
so
facts.
true.
So
that's facts.
2.5.
Thank you, Christian.
Great point.
All right, what's your other 2?
Let's go with. I guess I'll put Empire Strikes Back up there.
Okay.
Star Wars head.
Damn.
Nah, I'm kidding.
And then
I'd probably put Dune up there.
Yeah. So top 3.
Yeah.
He said, "Fuck the Dark Knight."
Word. I was like, I'm waiting for the Dark Knight. That's a little crazy.
I mean, I
I'm a little hurt.
love that movie, but it's tough. It's tough.
It's time.
It says time?
Yeah.
What do you mean it's time?
He said that.
Oh.
I said it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Oh, it's tough.
Yeah.
I thought it was like it's time
I
to
thought
move
you were
on.
looking at me saying like, "Yo, it's time to replace the
time
Dark
to
Knight."
move on,
I won't do it. I won't do it.
No. You can't replace it.
That shit was ass.
You could have said, "I'm not doing it."
That's a better one,
I don't like
bro.
that at all. Actually,
Nah?
that shit was ass.
Nah, I appreciate that one. And then yo, but then Enzane. So in terms of who would you say is your current favorite director?
Who? Ryan Johnson.
Ooh,
Respect.
yo,
Respect.
So you a Last Jedi fan? You have to.
Oh,
be.
absolutely, 100%.
Whoa, you're so mad. You're so mad.
I liked you up until this point.
I fuck with that take.
Let's go, Christian. Yo, Ryan Johnson, what a sleeper! Like,
I
what
love
a
that.
Yo, that's RJ.
Yeah,
bro.
sleeper for sure.
That was actually clever. That was cool.
Yeah, that was funny.
Don't do that shit again.
Glass Onion's another great sequel.
What's up?
Ooh, okay.
Glass Onion.
Glass Onion, yeah.
Yeah.
Glass Onion. Great
Yo,
song.
Was fire.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching that so much.
That's such a
that was a
fun
lot of
movie,
fun.
bro.
It was a
That's
lot of
such
fun,
a fun
for
movie.
sure. But then, just in terms of right now, in terms of legacy, right? Nolan v. Denis. What are you thinking? Like what? Or let me ask a better
How
question,
does this
right?
affect Nolan's legacy?
Right. How does Dune 2 affect Nolan's legacy? No, but in all seriousness, in all seriousness though, like what more would Denis need to do for him to surpass Nolan in a sense? Like, is there something that he can do, a film that he can make that just like, yo, is his catalog not better? Like, his catalog is crazy. Prisoners is in my top 5 films of all time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is his catalog not?
Prisoners is so good.
Arrival.
Yeah, but Nolan just has a lot of like,
cultural.
Dude,
Copy, Interstellar.
Interception.
The football.
Interception. Just the idea of Inception alone, Tenet, his idea, like just that, and an Interstellar.
Yeah.
Like like how he thought of that is insane.
So in your eyes,
And then on top of that, he did The Dark Knight, which is a trilogy, right? And he it's an adaptation of something, right? So now then he's doing that with Dune, so he has that trilogy in a bag, right? So they kind of have their trilogies together. But then what are the other movies that Denis did that are just like
Bro,
He's got to
original?
direct a World War II movie.
What's that?
true.
Yes.
He's got to direct a World War II movie.
Oh yeah, a World War II movie would be sick, right? But you see, it's not the same
Right.
as like in creative and like
Yes, I see what you're
like he has to do that.
I think
They're
Arrival
just so
was
different.
like, in terms of
in
like,
terms
you
of
know,
like filmmaking.
just like
Yeah.
batshit crazy ideas. Is Arrival not like probably the craziest thing he's done? 'Cause
I would
that's his
say
own-
Arrival is right, and that's
Right.
like, did he like, is that based on anything, or is that he thought of that?
Oh, is it a book?
Is it?
it might be.
Arrival?
Yeah, it is.
You see, like I don't think that's
Yo,
why
he's the
Nolan will
adaptation
always
king.
have the upper hand, bro.
That's
like,
fair. That's a great point.
I'll give him that
That's a great
title.
point.
Adaptation. He got to adapt the Stephen King film,
Adaptation
though.
King?
book.
Yeah, it is. It is based on a book.
Told you,
Yeah.
confirmed.
What are your thoughts, Christian?
Interesting. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I think Denis is probably like, he's more of like trying to push cinema forward, and I think Christopher Nolan is trying to like, he's like cinema now.
He's just doing his own thing, and everyone's like, oh, that's just cinema. Like, he's just doing his own shit. Like, he's like, yo, I'm Nolan. He's like, I don't even know of the ideas I'm thinking of. I'm just throwing it on paper, and it's gonna look cool, and it's gonna be cool, and y'all are gonna love it because I just have the fucking sauce.
Hey, you know what's crazy? He actually convinced Jonathan to
glazing
let him do Interstellar because Jonathan wrote Interstellar, and Nolan was just like, "Yo, I think we could do like."
So Jonathan was like, "Yo," he's like, "Bro, I'm your older brother. Shut the fuck. I'm doing it.
"Yeah,
I'm doing this movie."
Because Jonathan was gonna sell that script to a studio.
That's crazy.
And
Jonathan
like,
Wildin'.
wow.
Bro, he
Come on,
wrote Person of
Jonathan.
Interest, bro. Y'all should that concept, that show is fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
you've been saying it.
POI.
Even though
bro.
it stars Jim Caviezel, famous
You've been
QAnon
saying
supporter. It's fine. Boy.
Enzane, since this is your first time, last question I'm going to ask you because we're going back to our roots. We obviously started off as a comic book podcast. What is your favorite comic book film of all time?
I like that.
Ooh,
Good question.
Electra.
that's tough.
Is it Electra?
So bad.
I might have to go with either Logan or the Batman.
Ooh.
Great
Oh, I like those
Great
two
takes.
a lot.
Yo, I mean, he is the Riddler.
He is the Riddler.
So he asked him, "Yo, what is your favorite?" He was like,
Batman
"Logan
or
or the
Robin?"
Batman."
Yo, gun
Please
to your
do
head.
not
Gun
lie.
to your head. Which one?
I mean, I love the ending of Logan so much, like, especially how it ties back to the Wolverine. and with like the heart in your hand, dying with the heart in your hand or whatever. And then like I just love how the Batman plays on like everything within the lore of Batman. So probably the Batman, honestly.
Ooh, there we go.
Nice.
Okay.
It deserves that.
All right, I didn't pull the trigger.
Nice.
Enzane/Christian, we appreciate it. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for calling in for the first time, and we really do hope to see you next week, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Later, Christian.
Awesome, bro. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
We'll have time for uno más.
Pascal.
That would be kind of heat. Imagine pulling up to like Bible school and like, yo, my name's
What is
Christian.
Stop.
Everybody's
Christian.
like,
Stop.
"You sound like you."
I was gonna say that, but I'm like,
What's up, Pascal?
Is that a graphic card?
no, it's a thing for the lights.
Pascalito.
What up?
That's so crazy.
What's going on, man?
Well, Mark, stay on top of those scene changes.
How much?
Yo,
here.
Pascalito, I love that you're here because your Dune arc, as you mentioned in our Discord, was kind of crazy. Literally within the span of a week, because last week you were like, haven't seen the first one. Okay, cool. I guess I'll watch it when I get a chance. And then you saw it, and then you're like, booked my ticket for Dune Part 2. You came out of it, and you were like, wow.
Wait, but what were your thoughts after watching the first one? Like, what were your thoughts?
I just thought it was such like everything every science fiction thing that's in that is like crazy. I just loved every science fiction aspect of that.
So you pretty much appreciated the build up and like the lore and how everything everything is like crazy. very very explained very well. Like there's like science behind everything.
Yeah.
And that's and then that's like Frank Herbert. Like he did that really well.
And also
in the
how
books.
there's no AI. Like there's no robots. Like it's all humans doing the stuff.
No,
that's true. Yeah.
That's a great point. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, and then what would you rate Dune 2 in our CWV rating scale?
Oh, like Sandstorm, like.
That's tough.
Oh yeah, Janie Ruin in Zane, if you're still in, let us know what the CWV rating was. Sorry, we forgot to ask. But I'm gonna presume it's either wavy or sandstorm or heat wave, whatever else.
Tsunami.
I think that should be it though. If a movie is so good, you just make a category based on that movie.
Is it
Sandstorm for Dune? Yeah.
So that's it. Like that. Like no one else will get that title, right?
Yeah,
like Dune Part 2 is just Sandstorm.
Yeah. Like it's
lit.
better than like
Dune Part 1 is wavy.
Okay, I get that.
And Part 2?
Part 2 is a sandstorm.
Yeah.
Like what?
And nothing else is sandstorm though.
Yeah,
Right.
nothing else can be.
But other things can be
It's
wavy.
paradoxical.
But it works.
But it works.
And then Pascalito, talk to us. Who is currently your favorite director of all time?
Of all time, it's always been Tarantino. So.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, he said that before.
Yeah, you have said that. So, again, comparing oranges to apples on Nolan and Denis. Is there? All right, let me ask you this: is there anything any other director could possibly do to take Tarantino's title away from as your favorite director?
Be better.
Make better
feet.
What?
Yeah, them feet.
I don't know.
Nice.
Be kind of tough.
Yeah, that's
If-
hard because Tarantino's so like
Way different.
niche and
Style-
his
stylish.
style
Way
is so.
different. Yeah, but I guess so. So then, in the Nolan v. Denis debate, who do you got there?
Yeah, gun to your head.
I think Nolan still takes it.
Yeah.
I think Denis still, and he's not new, but he's still newer than Nolan because Nolan's been doing it since the 90s, I think. So.
Yeah,
He's been up there for a while.
That's to catch up.
When was his first? It wasn't Memento. There was
Following.
Following.
Yeah. I think that was 99.
Following. He
or
did.
2000.
He made that with like a $12,000 budget.
Like it was crazy. He was like, "How much you giving me? Bet I can make that
The
work."
majority of the money went
And
to
on
the film
film.
stock. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 16 millimeter film stock.
That's why to me he's gonna go down as the GOAT for me, just because to Brian's point, it's just banger after banger after banger, and then
Just the creativity of it.
and everything else that goes around it, right? I know we always talk about box office doesn't always translate to being good, and that's absolutely a fact. But he has good, and he also has the box office. Like he's able to bring those people in. He's able to, again, like you said, yes, Oppenheimer may have definitely because of the whole Barbenheimer phenomenon, it definitely benefited off of that. But I still think, regardless, Oppenheimer would have made money because it just was a great film. And people, again, Nolan's going to get heads to go and watch his films. Excited to see what he does next. Excited. We already know Denis got 4 projects in the works that he's writing, which is insanity.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Including Dune 3?
Yeah. Dune Messiah, and then it was like Cleopatra, then it was
He said he's making one more movie before
one.
Dune 3, though.
Yeah, he said
so that means he's going to non-stop cook. That's the thing. He's not getting a break.
He's on a roll right now for sure.
God.
So,
he said he wanted a break to think about Dune 3. He said he wants to take his time.
So insane, though. He's still going
to think about doing it, or to like to figure out how he's going to do it.
Yeah. Because he said for Dune 2, he went right into it.
Yeah.
He was a Dune head for years.
Yeah.
So it looks like we just got breaking news. Akira Toriyama passed away.
Who?
I'm not sure, but Sabrina just told you to look at your phone, and Enzame and Memory just said that. Who is that?
Yeah, somebody in the chat earlier said it was the guy who made Dragon Ball, I think?
Yeah,
or in an anime.
Yeah.
He created Dragon Ball Z.
Damn.
That's actually so sad.
That's 68, yeah.
Rest in peace,
Damn.
man.
Pascalito, we're sorry
Literal
to
legend.
end, guys. We're all sorry to end this live on somber news.
All good.
Pascalito's like, yo, all good, bro. Yo, Pascalito, though, we appreciate it each and every week, man. You being here, we really do. We really do. Excited to see you next week. Hopefully you'll be around, and hopefully soon we'll talk some Bad Batch. But yeah, so appreciate it, man. You have a good night.
Yeah, no worries.
Later, man.
Later, Pascal.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. R.I.P.
Denis. Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say something stupid.
Nah.
You just hit me with an R.I.P. out of nowhere.
The time has passed. You can say something stupid.
Yeah, Denis and Nolan need to fucking have a baby because that motherfucker's gonna.
I didn't expect that. Hell yeah. I didn't expect that.
That's also not how.
Mark, stay on top of the scene changes.
What was I gonna say though? To conclude, guys, again for next week, if Invincible releases on like midnight Thursday, then we will be reviewing. If not, then we will review the following
midnight
week.
Wednesday, not
right,
midnight Thursday.
Wednesday. Right, excuse me.
Yeah, but
pardon
you gotta
me.
remember that episode is they're like hour long.
Yeah, true. So we might not review it regardless.
We all got to be able to watch it. Like Ariel
and
works.
you guys and everybody else needs to.
I don't know how
Ariel's
Ariel's gonna be able to watch it.
Be fast.
He can watch it on his phone, but
That's the thing. I would have to start during lunchtime.
Gone.
Feliz Ramadan.
Thank you.
To you, to all those celebrating.
Thank
This
you.
is Eunice's last podcast for how long?
Just a month. So it's
just a month. That's
3-4 pods.
So the next one.
So Lisan will return.
So
as it was written.
As it was written, bro.
So real quick though, so we're just not gonna be able to see you at all for these like 4 weeks, or like what's the vibes?
I'd be like hibernating and shit, cause my nights are long rather
Cause
than
you be
my
looking
days.
ugly, right?
That's not what I was gonna say. But
That's
granted,
fucking
like,
sick, bro.
yeah, that was OD. But no, there's a chance. No, there's chances I might be able to pull up depending on like, cause the time right now is still a little early.
He's gonna be like.
No, because it'll be after. The thing is, I break my fast
at sundown
around sunset, but the thing is, daylight savings ends the day before Ramadan. So
didn't they say they were gonna stop this shit like 3 years ago?
Yeah, but the thing is,
last year they said that.
Yeah, last year.
What's fucked up about it is that like Ramadan starts Monday, daylight savings ends Sunday, so that means I get one less hour of sleep the day Ramadan starts, and then that means sunset is prolonged, which means longer sunlight. Like we have more sunlight now, but it's worse for me. So I think sunset is gonna be now around like 7 or like 6:45 ish.
Spring and summertime are coming, baby.
Yes, indeed. I'm so
Very
excited. I'm so excited. So
the winter wasn't that long.
it wasn't. It was a good winter this year.
But
I dug it.
This podcast was. But nonetheless, we have such a great time each and every week.
Guys.
Checking out 10:59, almost 11 p.m. Again, Thursday, March 7th.
Christ.
Everybody, we absolutely love y'all. Thank you for dooning with us.
Thank you for gooning with us.
And we will see you next week.
Hi, my name is Denis Villeneuve. I'm the director of Dune.
That was the last
and
thing
this
I
is
said. No, gooning.
That was me.
I'm gooning.